Good.
How do you go from this tranquility to that violence?
I usually take the Ferrari.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum.
But this is Miami, pal, where you can't even tell the players without a program. Down here, you're just another amateur.
Leave anything for us?
Just bodies.
What is good, everybody? Anthony here, 6 Scale Mafia. We are on episode 121, Tales of Darkside, Saturday night, my friends. Got a good show tonight. Got a lot of people already here backstage, ready to roll, man. But first, I want to say what's up to everybody in the chat here. Appreciate everybody coming in this Saturday evening. Funky Cold Santa, what is up, my friend, in the building, man? We got Oilers in the house. What's up, dude? My man Hector as well, also here, man. We got Dawson. Good morning. Or good evening, wherever you guys may be out here tonight, man. Loose a bits as well, man. Dude, I don't want to talk about Dune. I haven't seen it, but I heard it's great, man. 12-inch Moose stream as well, man. What is good, my man? Jedi Chris, what is up? Charlie the Unicorn, you know it. You know how we do, man. Valiant Archer, what is up, my friend? Damn it, Spock as well, man. Greetings, Mafia panel and fellow collectors. And Dark and Wet UK, my man. My man, dude. Stephen Lawrence, also, what is good, my friend? Mark Hansen in the house as well. We got Movie Cannon. Thank you for coming as well, my friend. Who else? We got Star Control. What is up, my friend? OG fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars. What is up, dude? What is up, man? Renz Talentino as well. What is up, Renz? Hope you're having a good evening over there, my friend, dude. How you figure as well? What is up? What is up? Evangelion, what is good, my friend, as well? We got Pedro Lopez in the building. Blitz as well, man. Who else is pouring in right now? Mike Favela, what's good, Mike? What a week, right? Can't wait to get that Wanda, dude. Yeah, man, it's gonna be awesome. Gonna be awesome, man. Caleb Collects, also, what is up, my friend? How are you doing tonight, man? Who else we got? We got Chris in here as well, man. Chris, which was good, man. Happy Saturday. Looking forward to more Ahsoka figures too. There's quite a lot, man. There's quite a lot indeed. Elected Collector, what is up, my friend? As well, we got Force in the building, man, and Late Bloomer. What's up, brother? It's Tuesday somewhere. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, dude. If you know, you know. Windman, what's up, my friend, as well? Collection of Session, what is good? Keith, also here. What is good, my friend? We got CT 603. The Sleeper Must Awaken. Yeah, that's more Dune references, my friend. More indeed, man. Jeffrey as well. What is good, my friend, man? Rockamon Chris, I made it. He made it. He did make it. He did make it. So, who do I bring in first? We got some people backstage. What's this guy doing? What's up, Rob?
How's it going, man?
It's going.
You know, I've never opened up my white vision. And,
is that what this is? Let me see. White vision.
White vision. Yeah, one. You know, here he is. I can't decide whether I'm going to display him with this beam. The beam coming out of his head.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
You know, it's kind of a pain in the ass, so maybe I'm not going to do that.
Maybe not.
You have to take things out of the inside of him to make it work.
Oh, he looks cool, though, man.
He's badass, dude.
Cool,
you know, the first Vision figure, which I have, is a banger. It's a Hot Toys. It's a great figure.
Oh, yeah. The first one, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. So here I am. You know, you caught me in the middle of playing with my figure.
Ah, well, that is okay. That is okay. Like, we got others in here. We've got my man CT in the house tonight on Saturday as well. What's up, my friend? Oh, whoa! What do you got there? What are you doing with this?
Nothing. Hey.
What is that?
It's the Dune like a man. Come on. Go see Dune.
How do you not know what it is? Keep up with current events, buddy. Come on.
I am. But for people who may not know.
Nice and silicone and soft, by the way, in case and you guys are wondering. So
wow. Well, hey, that's really awesome. That is really awesome, man. Look, love
it.
On, man? Display, man. You've moved some things around.
How's it going, dude? How are you?
Good. How you doing, Rob? A lot going on, man. Work's good. Everything's good. Got a new ride.
Hell
Working
yeah.
on a new display.
What are you riding or dying with now?
Oh man, I've gone from a Toyota Tundra to a RAV4, man.
Nice.
I'm a Toyota guy.
I am
owned a
too.
lot of Toyotas.
I'm rocking a Prius Prime.
Yeah, we've had Highlanders and RAV4s, and I could do a Toyota commercial, man. But
Can I just say how good this figure smells? God, I love this.
Are you sniffing? Are you sniffing?
Dude, I'm
there.
I'm gonna get high on my own supply. Ooh, baby.
That's the number one no rule.
God. What, you're not supposed to sniff? What, am I gonna get cancer and die?
No, just don't get high on your own supply, my man.
Oh yeah, well, I'm selling rush do the yayo.
Yeah, not a good business.
That's
plan.
true. That is true. We also got my man Harry in the house, man. Been a minute. Cinematoid what is up? Harry.
What up? How's it going, guys?
How are you, my friend?
I'm doing all right. Just a little tired today. You know, there's a storm going on here, I guess. So
There's a storm brewing.
There's a storm here too. Where are you at?
Nevada.
Wow, there's a storm here in Los Angeles.
It's all day today.
Oh,
the
wow.
Rob
We had a
Observatory got
blackout for
another
a
leak.
good
at
3
night.
hours last night. It's pretty crazy.
Wow.
Also just a quick shout out to Mr. Oilers for this guy here. I just got
Oh,
him.
what do we got, Harry? Oilers Workshop, my man.
3-0 Blitzwing, and oh my god, look at this guy. I am in love with this figure.
So is this your first from Blitzway that way? or-
No, I got RC. That's my first one. This is my second, so I'm all in this DLX line now. I got the Bumblebee. I got the Optimus Prime from Rise of the Beast.
Can we see it one more time?
Huh?
Can I see it one more time? For
Yeah.
those who may not have seen it. Look at that. Oh yeah.
Let me try to focus here. Oh, here we
Oh, you
go.
broke your camera.
God damn it! I should
Yeah,
not.
it happens. That was my bad. I knew his
Just
camera.
left it
was shiny.
alone.
It's all right.
Here
There
you
we go. There we go. Let's check it out.
That's him. I'm not gonna touch it, but yeah.
Damn, dude.
I am
Looks pretty intricate.
in love with this figure. Yep.
All right. Hell yeah, man.
I'm all in. It's not good. It's another
Man.
rabbit hole that I don't want to get down. But
Well,
here we are.
it's our
Here we are.
problems. Caleb says 3-0 kills it, man. So,
They do. They really, especially when it comes to this line.
well, and I kept seeing a lot of their Transformers and whatnots, but then I was like, in my head, it's the same thing. I was like, I don't want to go down that kind of line, but at the same time,
Yeah.
I'm always like, they don't transform. So then in my head, I'm kind of like, wait a minute,
They are
do I
called
get them?
Transformers, right? So
Yeah,
I get that.
which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
My man, though, Fig Fate, dude, what is up, my friend, man? Thank you so much, man, for becoming another member, dude. What is up, man? I hope you're having a good day, man. That was fun, too, guys. If you didn't check out them and Nick's wrestling last week, that was pretty funny, man. They did that Royal Rumble. It was pretty good. You guys got to check that out if you haven't already, my man.
I will be right back, sir.
No, take your time, my man. Take your time. I'll say what's up. There's a couple more people pouring in, man. Rob, also in the house, man. What's up, fellas? Good to see everyone. Mike Favela also is saying 3-0 kicks ass with the Transformers line. I have Optimus, and he's amazing. Righty. Charlie Unicorn also says get the larger one. That is a beast. Specifically the 3-0 Transformers. And we also have Dinesh coming through right now and Justin's channel as well. Greetings, Imagination Connoisseurs, and hail to the chat. Thank you, my friend, for coming as well. Blazing Asian, what's up, my man? Also says, I heard an Asian dude talk about Transformers, and now I've magically appeared here in the chat. That's how it goes whenever we have Harry, man. So these two guys will be right back, though. So before we get into tonight's topics, dude, CT, any pickups this week?
Yeah, man. This is the
You got it near you.
recent- Yep.
Ooh.
Og Toys, all Atreides. So
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, Inspirited Dune. Yeah.
So this was Og Toys. This is third party, right?
Nope.
Who's
No,
this
this is licensed.
Wow, this is licensed.
is licensed product.
Okay. What do you think of it? My first impressions.
I like it. I think I'd probably give the sculpt like it's growing on. It's growing on me. I'm giving it an 8. I like
Okay.
the soft goods. The soft goods are really good. The body is a good body, so I wouldn't say great. there was some poses where I had a little tough time getting that arm articulated and back for this pose was a little bit more difficult than probably needed to be. But the accessories that came with it were pretty good. They give the book.
Oh, cool.
The pain box where he's going to put the hand in the pain box.
Oh, look at that. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Hell
And then
yeah.
there's like the projector. There's like this box that's like a projector, but
So he comes with a decent amount of accessories.
yeah, he does. And this light that goes behind him.
There we go. Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
The 𝗕𝗘𝗖𝗢𝗢𝗢 architecture.
Does it power up, or is it
It
just?
does power up. I killed the battery in one day, of course.
Oh shit! Nice, dude. That's pretty
I
sweet.
turn it on for you, but it does light up, and it lights up pretty nice too.
Oh hell yeah! It's
yeah.
awesome.
But
Yeah.
I went ahead. I ordered them all. I got 𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗢𝗢𝗡 and Duke. I don't know if it's Leto or Leto, but Duke Leto.
Oh nice, dude.
I'm all in. I'm
Hell
all in on Dune, man.
Dude,
So it's
well,
safe to
I know
say
the
that you're
Inart
getting
one
that
looks
Inart Dune,
fucking
man?
sweet. Yeah, man.
I am.
Was
Oh,
that
wow.
Dune? I'm sorry, I was on I had to take this
Yeah, it
call.
was. Yeah.
Yeah,
He
it is.
just picked up
Now, are you going to get the Inart Dune? The
I am.
Trades? Yeah.
I have been waiting a lifetime for real good any kind of Dune figures. You know,
Yeah.
so I am getting everything Dune. Keep it coming. I'm all in.
I want to definitely see how Inart does
Yeah.
with that Paul Atreides and where they're going to
It looks
go.
great.
After that. Got Luminara in the chat. Hello, Lumi. Hope you're having a good Saturday night
He's my white savior.
as well.
Just saying.
Yeah, because I was seeing if anybody had picked anything up. He had just got that Og Toys Paul Atreides, but you didn't necessarily just get this, but it's still kind of new to you.
I just opened it. I've had it
Yeah.
for what? When did it come out? A year ago?
Yeah,
This house, I just find stuff. I'm like, I've never opened this.
yeah, it looks freaking great.
I'm just
and I got
enjoying it.
A couple
So
people in the
happy to
chat
see
were also saying, "Hey, man, your lights." Force is saying lights in the background looking good.
Ooh,
Just
well,
noticed
there's I actually have diffusers, but I have to put them all on there. I had to put the lights up first.
Yeah, well, they look really nice.
It's not too much. I don't look like I'm a 14-year-old girl.
Well,
Hi,
okay.
everybody.
I mean, if you had like a Hello Kitty bag or something
Yeah.
behind you,
Well, the
It
cool
would
thing
tie
is
it
you can
together.
change the colors at will. You've got the
yeah,
I have the
of course.
power. So-
You have the power. Hell yeah. Well, that vision does look dope. Harry, you just got that one in from Oilers.
Yep. And I am
My
in love with
Reva
this one.
just came in. I did some
Oh
photos.
yeah,
on
I
her
saw.
this
I
week.
saw.
Dude,
Looking good, man.
underrated figure. I did not really care for the story so much,
Right.
but I like the characters. And it's fun when you get to, how it goes, man, taking photos and whatnot and just kind of creating your own stories. You pointing? You pointing? Is she?
Yeah, she's in there.
Oh, she's in there somewhere.
Right there. Yeah.
Dude, great figure. Great
Yeah.
figure. So, and I'm just waiting for my Vader, dude. Sideshow still
Me
has
too.
not shipped my
Me
Vader,
too.
They have those. Is that sold out already?
I think
so,
one of
yeah.
them is available.
Is anything sold out really?
Right.
I
No
don't
one's
know.
ever really gone.
They're only making
Right.
500 now.
Yeah, but yeah, Charlie's got his though. That's badass. I see what I ended up buying. I ended up getting the deluxe. Well, I guess they're DXs, but I got the deluxe edition, but the non-exclusive.
That's the one I got too. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
so it doesn't have the. I
Doesn't
think
have
it was
the yeah.
Grand
I can live
Inquisitor
without that.
hologram.
Yeah, I can live without that.
But
Yeah,
I'm
who
wondering
cares?
maybe that's why. Maybe that's why Sideshow has not shipped that. Right, because it's a different SKU. So maybe they just shipped out the deluxe exclusives.
Maybe.
First.
Yeah. Maybe.
I don't know. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? So, and Red Ledger, my man, says I think all the Kenobi Vaders are waitlisted. They might be. They
I
might.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah, they might be now. So, not too sure, man. But I put a poll in the chat earlier, guys, before we started, man. I was asking how 2024 is doing, man. Got this slow and steady or barely hanging on. So let me know. I'm barely hanging on. I'm not gonna fucking lie. But oh, SpongeBob SquareBalls, my man, dude, what is up, dude? Thank you so much, man, for becoming a channel member. I've always loved his name too, man. I appreciate it, man, very much, dude, very much. So am I waitlisted. That's pretty fucking funny, dude. And George the Giant Slayer, my man, for 20, dude. Thank you so much, my
He
friend.
was the person I was on the phone with.
Really?
He just got out of Dune. and he was launching into. I wanted to hear his philosophy. I'm on a show tomorrow at 1 o'clock Pacific time, and George is the man. And
That's awesome.
he was grappling with his feelings about Dune, which was wonderful to hear. But I was like, dude, I'm on a live stream.
Hell yeah. Well, I appreciate it. Either way, that's so awesome, man. Dude, thank you so much, my friend, for 20 cents. Long live the fighters. All hail 6 Scale Mafia, the amazing panel, and the incredible Robert Meyer Burnett. Dude, thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate it very, very much. Dude, that's awesome. That is pretty awesome, guys. Yeah, so while the poll's going on, let me bring something up. I don't know what this is. We're going to find out right now. I've created some slides. Oh, it's Gorr the God Butcher. This dropped this week. This was a pretty crazy week, dude. We had a few
crazy week,
right? A couple drops, announcements.
This is a great figure. Fantastic. Better than the movie,
dude. Right? Yeah. I mean, what are you guys thinking about this? I mean, this is an interesting figure because I'm kind of in agreement. I know there's some people that really enjoyed the movie. I, however, am not one of them. But this is really fucking cool looking, man.
It is cool.
Like first of all, kudos, man. I think Kindar and I forgot who else did the blogger photos, and dude,
they're neat.
They look fucking awesome. So yeah, he's very unique looking. You know, I thought about maybe picking him up myself to kind of have with my Hela. You know, just different, you know, Thor movie villains. I don't know, dude. He looks freaking amazing. Harry, have you looked at this at all?
Yeah, I think he looks amazing.
Yeah,
it's just for me, it's the movie that I just did not enjoy at all. Yeah, so I can't really justify getting him, even though he looks great. And also the joints kind of bothers me a little bit. I feel like I might not be the only one.
No, but I feel like because he's all white, it can work.
You can get away with it.
I mean,
put him next to the Vision, and they can fight together.
You could. Yeah. Listen, I'm
team up you didn't know you wanted, but love anyway.
Yeah, and I get it. I mean, and I see, you know, Force as well in the chat. Sculpt looks amazing. Joints are meh.
Yeah, the sculpt is great.
It is, but that sculpt is that sculpt is great, beautiful. Man. The sculpt is great. CT, you've seen the show or the movie? You're not really. I don't know. I don't want to speak for you, but
no, it looks great. The sculpt looks great. The figure looks great.
Wow.
I can't help but see death from Bill and Ted. I'm
right.
sorry. I'm sorry. And I saw the reference there from was it Red and Ledger or Red and I get them all mixed up. But you sunk my battleship. You know?
That's what
I do see that. But the sculpt is fire. The joints are a little bit depressing to see, but the goods that come with it, that sword, the axe, everything looks great, man. This figure's fire. If I was looking to build a big Thor line, he would definitely be in there, but I'm gonna, this one
might be a pass for you.
This one's gonna be a pass, man.
Yeah, I mean,
oh my God, he's been to see the elves.
He's been
sorry. That's a little deep cut there for y'all.
It is. Bob Dylan, my brother in the house, man. What is up, Bob? He says, amazing sculpt. I need it for my Batman so I can do a Batman who laughs. I think.
That would look crazy.
Yeah.
That would be really interesting, bro.
Yep.
And if anybody's going to do it, it would be Bob for sure. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the movie, but if I take away from that and I just look at the figure, man, I mean, it's kind of tough. So what is he, single jointed and exposed joints? But man, they know how to sell a product. I'll tell you that much, man. When you look at these photos.
Yeah, the photos look great. And
he looks great. He looks great.
It's not their fault the movie was underwhelming.
No, I agree.
They did the best they could.
No, Dinesh is saying he kind of looks like the super vampire from Blade 2. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Doc also in the house. What's up, Doc? My man, dude. Sweet, hell yeah. Fig Fate also says, badass figure, just not for me. Didn't enjoy the movie either. Yeah, that's the thing. But sometimes we separate ourselves sometimes too, right? I mean, case in point, I just talked about, I just got Reva in. Right. I'd already got the Grand Inquisitor and a couple Purge Troopers, the year prior. Not a big fan of the fucking show, but I like the characters and it's fun, you know, being able to kind of create your own stories, whether you're doing photography or just in your display in general, right? So it's always kind of tough, man, when you look at something, you're like, well, the movie sucked. I think my issue, and I don't want to get into this, but you know, that's one of the reasons I don't have the sequel trilogy figures, but only because like the love for those characters is what pissed me off. I don't love these characters because they're new-ish. I mean, Gorr's in the comics, but you know what I mean, like Reva and all that kind of, they're not beloved old school, so that's where I'm like, no. But for a lot of this stuff, man, yeah, they look great, man. So it'd always be fun to do stuff like that. Yeah, they definitely upped it up recently, man. Some of them are great, man. So my man,
this is not Hot Toys' fault, but I feel like if he looked like how he looked in the comics, this would have been an instant pickup.
Yeah, I would think so. I think so. No, I know, and it's not Hot Toys because they're doing exactly what's on screen. So you know,
if he just had that design, I would have picked him up immediately, even though I hated the movie.
Yeah, but damn, that sculpt looks freaking awesome, dude.
If someone can make a custom sculpt that looks like the comic, I think that would be interesting.
Yeah. Didn't enjoy the movie, so I can't invest in the figure. Looks good though. Maybe if he was more like the comic, I get that. And Fig also says, I agree. Sometimes I do separate the figure from the movie if I love the figure enough. That's what makes it crazy, man. Like this Reva is fantastic, guys. I mean, the sculpt is perfect and the paint apps, and she's got a special body. She's got like thick thighs and she's proportioned properly rather than just a standard kind of female body that they were used to getting, you know. So when you have that kind of variety on the shelf, it's really freaking cool.
She's not canon.
No, she's not canon. Well, is she? I don't know. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about that. So
Disney Star Wars is not canonical Star Wars.
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to be a stir up some shit tonight.
No, of course no. But I feel you though. I do feel you there.
You're not wrong though.
She's canon. Fine.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. But they're great looking figures though. That was my whole point. So even
I think the Ahsoka line of figures is way more successful than the Ahsoka series was.
Dude.
I mean, the thing is, if you buy all the Ahsoka figures and you have them on your shelf, you can imagine the show that you wanted.
Yeah.
With those same characters inhabiting the show.
That's kind of what I'm doing with these.
It's a great line. And Phyllis, I mean, I'm being flippant, but also I'm also kind of I think that there's something to be said. People have asked me, like, why do you buy figures? Like, I love Moon Knight. And I did not like the Moon Knight series. But why is to have a character, to have a great Hot Toys representation of the figure means the character can live on. I don't necessarily associate it with the show. Once you have a character, the character is the character. So when I look at Gorr the God Butcher, this is I think it's a great figure despite the joints. I get that, but it's a cool figure. And if you want to have a representation of it, why not? I love this because what you can do to pose him or take pictures of him or whatever. I mean, these pictures even are great.
Yeah, well, that's what I always get turned on by. Really, it's not so much, you know, like seeing photos, because I love doing photos. You know, something scary, and we're like, okay, you get really cool ideas in your head, you know.
Yeah.
So I mean,
he looks great on camera.
Yeah, it really does.
It looks fantastic. So I know a lot of people in the chat aren't too excited for it, and I totally understand that not everything is coming home, you know, as CT pointed out, right? I mean, we're not all grabbing everything, but he looks pretty good, man. And this was another point though, on the coming soon releases, right, from Hot Toys, the announcement that they gave us, you know, last month or so ago, right? I mean, I think the only thing we have left is Tyler and Johnson, right, from the forgot the name of the movie,
in the 501.
Oh yeah, and the Obi-Wan 501st, right? Okay. Right. So they've put them out pretty quick, dude. I mean, anytime that I don't have the photo on hand, guys, but you know, anytime, you know, Hot Toys puts out that upcoming release photo schedule, those have all come out like pretty quick, man, pretty quick. So, you know, not too much more to go, and then that's done, and who knows what else is coming. So, yeah, but anyway, guys, this one looks cool. I would say if you want, we can bring up. This is what I'm excited for, man. I know a lot of people are excited for this one. The Scarlet Witch is finally here. I mean, she was delayed for quite a while, man, and a lot of people were just like, "Yo, when's she coming? When's she coming?" I'm pretty stoked, dude. Let me bounce back to you, Harry, on that one.
I think she's the definitive version of Scarlet Witch. I think if you're gonna pick up a Scarlet Witch like this should be the one.
Really?
Yeah, I think the evil version of Scarlet Witch is just infinitely more interesting than all the other versions that we've gotten. So to me, this is the definitive version of Scarlet Witch, and I think she just looks amazing too, the design. And I think this is the best sculpt that we've gotten of Elizabeth. So
yeah, but we got that artisan one coming too.
Right, they do have that one. That's true. I actually forgot about that now that you mentioned it.
Yeah, but she's endgame, right? So she's more...
right, and it's also kind of impossible to get your hands on that.
And the costume's different.
Right. I still think this just looks the coolest. Like she's got that cracked like piece, like where her heart would be. I just feel like it's just so much more interesting compared to the way she looked in Endgame.
Dude, no, I'm with you. You know, I'm gonna kind of create my own story.
Right.
Going back to that, but I would like to have her because of all my zombies, and I could just kind of make my own pretend thing, you know, with Dead Strange and Zombie Deadpool and Zombie Iron Man, and kind of have her in the back. I don't know if she's floating, if she's got her legs crossed. I don't know, but yeah, dude, I'm with you.
Yeah, I would take the artisan sculpt and just throw it on this. Like that would be to me the perfect figure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you could absolutely do that. You could do that as well. CT, what about you, my man?
Yeah, I won't be getting this right now, but this will be one that I'm going to be hoping to circle back. There's a lot of Scarlet Witches out there, but I think Harry has it right. This is the definitive Scarlet Witch. For me, Scarlet Witch has always been evil. She's been part of the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
Yeah, man.
That's where it all began. So I've never seen her as an Avenger. You know, I know she's been an Avenger in the comics for
she disassembled the Avengers.
She did.
Yeah. So I love this. And the articulation of the legs, that pose that just went by, that is fire. To have her like that with the book out, the diorama for this with all the candles and everything. This is it. And like I agree with Harry. I mean, it's worth pursuing getting a head sculpt if you didn't think this was enough. And this works for me. Look, I don't have rooted hair figures. You know, I get the Anakin rooted hair coming in, and I'll see what that's like, maintaining it and everything like that. But this looks great. This comes with two different changeable hair pieces to give you different looks with the hair behind the shoulders or the hair in the front. And I have no problem with the way this looks. This looks great.
Yeah.
And with the right lighting and for what I'm doing, I only need one representation of each of the Avengers here. So I don't need 3 Scarlet Witches and all of that.
I know I have 3 already.
And congratulations.
No, and well, that's the thing. I don't know what to like.
Yeah.
To me, it's like I want to do an Avengers disassembled display where she's going after all of them.
Well, that would be awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, and that's kind of
there you go.
Yeah. Doc Smizzle says yes, you do. CT, you need more than one. Wanda. Charlie,
there's been a lot of enabling going on in the Discord, man. Bob Dylan pushed me over the edge, and now I've got a whole Dune line going.
It's freaking crazy.
Were those your pictures that were on Facebook that I was looking at? You took all those close-ups. Those are great.
Yeah. Thank you. It just came in yesterday. So
is that the only one that's available now, or is
it
there
is? That is the only one that's available now. Everything else is pre-order. So
I like that figure. I want to get that figure.
Yeah, it looks good. It does look good.
I think you'll enjoy it. It's great. Yeah, very happy with it.
I got my man Blur Dad Life in here, man, celebrating 23 months, man, almost 2 years, my man. channel membership, dude. Appreciate it as always, brother. He says my data arrived to the collection this afternoon, dude.
That figure is so good.
Yeah, dude. Congrats, brother.
It's so good.
He's been on the fence about a couple of these, and I was like, well, you have to get data no matter what. I mean, you're gonna have to get all of TNG.
Yeah, I got my datas right up there. It's such a good figure.
Yeah, man.
They look great on the shelf because of how great the tailoring of the uniforms is.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably the best tailored 6-scale figures of all time, to be honest.
They're up there. I'm not gonna lie. I think they're up there. I mean, yes, obviously do work there, but they are. The tailoring is great, dude. If
Really
you don't
amazing.
have a figure, it's hard for you to understand just how well the tailoring is. So I ended up picking up a second data myself, just so I want to try to do a Sherlock Holmes data. I think that'd be really cool.
I need to get a second Cisco so I can have him with his open jacket.
Yeah, well, he's sold out now.
I know. Gotta do the secondary market, bro.
I know.
Pray on somebody who goes bankrupt or something like that.
Yeah, maybe. You never know, dude. But Dylan Compton, what's up, Dylan? My man says we were this close to having CT on the front lines with us in Helldivers. Loss of life.
They were pushing me to get PS5, and I was close. I was close to getting a PS5. The news Battlefront, that Battlefront's coming. Come on.
Oh, right.
I got a little time. I think it's like March 14th or March 15th. So,
is it going to come out as a physical media version, or is it only online? Can you only download it?
I don't know, Bob. I don't know, Rob.
You can call me Bob. It's fine.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ask the kids. Dylan, help.
Yeah, Dylan, they're trying to erase all that. So,
they don't want to give you a hard copy of anything. They just want to download everything.
Yeah.
I agree. Charlie Unicorn says X06 secondary market is bonkers. You snooze, you lose. Pay through the nose to collect them after they sell out. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
But he does give you ample opportunity to pre-order the figures.
Well, yeah, and I feel like that's how it should be. I know a couple other companies do it as well, but that's how I feel. Like, you know what? We're gonna put something out. Excuse me. There's a deadline, a pre-order cutoff date. We're done. You know.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's how it should be for a lot of stuff. So, but
yeah, look at this figure. Really is.
It looks freaking awesome. She looks great.
Really great.
She looks great. She looks great. Yeah, I'm excited for her, dude.
What? Wait.
What are you tripping on?
Is that Brando? Is that?
Yeah.
Does he get?
This is the Hot Toys Marlon Brando.
Oh wait, you have something there? I didn't even see this. Where did this fucking come
from? Why do you got that up front? Why do you got that up front, Rob?
Pull out all the white
because they're my white supremacy figures. No, you know what's really funny? So this
I want that figure bad. This
is the Hot Toys figure. This is from Superman Returns. Early. I mean, we're almost at 20 years on this figure. Next year, 2025, will be 2026. So this is an 18-year-old Hot Toys figure. But they only released this. They did not have the rights to release it in the United States.
Oh.
So you could only get it foreign. This is a very hard figure to come by, but I love it. And you can see, I mean, it is early Hot Toys, but it has kept it has not come apart or anything like that. It does have wires in the cape, you know?
Yeah.
Looks awesome.
And I don't know if they'll ever make another one of these. I don't even know, like, can you even get these still in the secondary market? Would anybody part with theirs? I don't know.
I hope so.
I mean, sometimes there's people
and for me, you know, to me it's I usually have him, I just haven't taken him out of the box again, but my Christopher Reeve figure, they were posed together. My Christopher Reeve Superman, which by the way, I'm sure they'll do. I mean, this is the year to do a new Superman Christopher Reeve figure.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, they're repopping everything else. They can only go so far with. They can only make so many Ahsoka figures.
Well, we're going to talk about that too, and we're definitely going to talk about that because that's insane, dude. But
that that Mandalorian or what is it, the figure they announced this week?
Well, yeah, let's riff on that here in a second.
Come on.
Well, I will say that
Mandalorian Super Commando. What?
That is so dope.
There's quite a bit. There's quite a bit. Let me see if I can.
It makes me want to even open my DX Darth Maul with his Sith speeder that I've never.
So you're talking about this fellow,
yes,
right?
my friend. Yes, my friend. You know what? This is not canonical, but I'm gonna buy it. I'm just kidding. I kid.
No, I know you do.
This is
yeah,
fucking badass. Look at this, man.
Well, let's.
I love that you have to armor up your horns.
Yeah, what's interesting though is Hot Toys' official promo shots they took down, but they left them up here on their secret base page. So I wonder if they're changing something. I don't know why they took the photos down, but they're up on their other site. So this is where I pulled them from. But
maybe because Darth Maul should not be holding a double-bladed lightsaber like that.
I don't
He's
know.
A little too close to the blade.
Is that safe? Yeah, I don't know if that's safe.
I don't know. But this is a really cool figure.
He looks good, man. He looks good. Some are saying it's just like a Death Watch, but I think
as if that's a bad thing.
Yeah, and the thing is like those of us who've been collecting Star Wars since the dawn of fucking time know that that's what Star Wars does. They just change things up a little bit and they make a new toy.
By the way, those horns aren't too big. That's armor. That's armor that goes around your horns.
Is it?
Isn't it?
No. They're these aren't Zabrak troopers.
They are a little bit too big. Yeah, if you look at some of the pictures and the designs out there, they are a little bit too tall. And
I thought those horns were like that was armor you put your horns in.
No, this is just this is a take on Maul.
No,
Maul winds up running Mandalore, so they all, not everyone. Some of them put horns on their helmets, and they're not this tall. So that is a little bit, for those of us who do care, that is a little bit unsightly. Like, come on, we could shorten those a little bit. And then the one in the front isn't needed. They should be spaced a little bit in, but there isn't one like a unicorn right in the center.
Right.
I don't know, maybe that could be a change that they could be making, and that's why they took the pictures down. It's not like that in the show, and it's not like that in the cartoon. So
it's whether just a little too tall, I think.
See, I told you it wasn't canonical.
Okay,
right.
Well,
what I do like what they're doing, what this figure does is it builds that, and with that Ahsoka Padme figure, it's building that connecting tissue to your Clone Wars collection. So we have the Ahsoka collection, right? But then we have the Clone Wars collection. Like, I can use that Padme in the in my Bark Speeder.
Right, they're kind of like
put the goggles on it, throw the Bark Speeder, and it works.
They're kind of like era protected. They can just kind of
this would also work with my Clone Wars collection. I could kit bash it, pop the head off, put the Kenobi head on there. Depending on, we got to see what the next situation is going to look like, but you might be able to kit bash this. Kenobi wore this armor in Clone Wars. So for army builders, this is a big one. Yep.
Hell yeah. A few people, Mandalorian says Brian, characters are not Zabraks. Yeah, right. They just have the horns to represent Maul. Carlos says just want some Dragon Ball Z. That would be kind of cool. Blitz is on the fence. Let's see. The Thor said this design actually first appeared on the Clone Wars by Dave Filoni.
Yeah.
Did I just lose my chat? My apologies, guys. It's weird. Yeah, so kind of interesting. Charlie said rumors they're making a female version. I'm not too sure, man. And Renz is wondering, did Hasbro ever make a life-size scale helmet? That would be cool. Like the Black Series? I don't know. I don't know if they ever did, but if they haven't, they probably will eventually, right? So, not too sure, my man. So, Pre Vizsla first wielded the Darksaber, I believe. You guys would know. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Brian says they're essentially Maul's Royal Guard, if I recall. Well, right, because that's what he did, right? He took over Mandalore, and then some of them just kind of changed their.
Gar Saxon was the guy that looked most likely like this in the Clone Wars series. So, there's no mention of that. There were other troopers that had these horns on them, but like I said, it's just an opportunity to go ahead and army build. We've got Death Watch troopers and it just makes that, just like you're building those Clone Wars, now we're building those Mandalorians too, and it's getting broad. It's going to look good in the display.
Well, that's what makes it interesting too, right? Like what you were saying is that, this is from the Ahsoka Disney Plus show, but it is a flashback to those moments.
Yeah.
Wars moments, right? Siege of Mandalore and prior. So it's cool that they're, like you mentioned, like you don't have to get this to put it with like the Ahsoka.
Yeah, that was a big look. That was a big episode. I know Rob doesn't appreciate Ahsoka, but for those of us who do,
it's not that I don't appreciate it. It's fine.
That moment when that young Ahsoka showed up in that series, hold on, buckle up. That was, for some people, that was like when Luke showed up in Mandalorian.
Yep.
Was it though?
Yeah, it was, because it gave legitimacy
to me.
Clone Wars, and we finally saw, like, when me and my son were watching it, and you see that first clone trooper run by, and we're like, was that a storm? We're like, what was that a storm? And then you see the next one, and it's like a clone trooper, and we're just like, boom, fist bumps, because we love it. Rob, obviously you don't get it. I can tell by your reaction.
No.
Maybe you had a son or someone.
Well, I was gonna say,
enjoy it with. You would. Star Wars has continued for a lot of people, and some of you guys are just stuck on the goddamn.
No, hang on
the
a
New Hope
second.
trilogy, and there's a lot more, man. And
yo,
that
I understand that. It's just whether what's beyond is good or not. And I think that here's the thing. I loved seeing that sequence, but I question whether we hadn't already seen that before. That idea. And then by putting it into that particular show at that particular time, it felt like they were showing us something we really wanted to see as opposed to what we were actually seeing. And when that kind of a thing becomes the highlight of your Ahsoka show, you have to question, why are you telling the story that you're telling rather than go back? And I would love to have seen that story with young Ahsoka.
I think I see what you're saying. So
you know what I mean? Like that was the
flashback.
highlight of the show. That Clone Wars flashback was the thing that was the most memorable part of that series. So it's great that we're getting that figure. I'm going to buy that figure.
That was the highlight of the Mandalorian show when Luke showed up.
Yeah,
so,
but what I'm saying is that's problematic, because what we want is to see new Star Wars, new stories that are legitimized, that work for their own sake. We're getting nostalgia about nostalgia in new shows, when I want to love the new stories that are being told.
Well, I feel like with Ahsoka specifically, though, I feel like her story needed to be wrapped up, right? And the way they needed to wrap that up was having to have her deal with Vader. And I think that's a huge part of her character arc, right? And you can't really do that unless you go back and address some of the things that happened during the Clone Wars. So I think it actually played a huge part in her character arc, showing those moments. At least that's how I feel about it.
I don't see how that was problematic. I think,
I don't think it.
Star Wars had lost me at that point, and Mandalorian brought me back. Them bringing Luke in light of how he was treated in those sequels, that really brought me and my son back and brought us and opened the wallets to collecting again. We were done. We were not buying any of that Force Awakens stuff. It wasn't coming in the house. We were done. Mandalorian brought it back. Seeing Luke, come on. Have you seen the reaction videos of people to say that was, unfortunate or I don't want to put words in your mouth. I forget what you just said, but
no.
That was a huge moment, and
no,
that brought a lot of people back.
I agree, but my only point about that, to speak about like how they're treating franchises. Here they are telling all of us these new stories. And yet the thing that we're most excited about is to see Luke Skywalker come back as a real Jedi, because we were robbed of that. In the Star Wars mythos in the movies, we never got to see Luke Skywalker became a Jedi at the end of Return of the Jedi. He was a full-fledged Jedi. He faced
Right,
Vader down.
that was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
That was all, and that was the end of Luke Skywalker's journey. So we were deprived as lifelong Star Wars fans of seeing Luke as a full-on Jedi. We never got a story to see once he was a Jedi, and we jump right in. You go from Return of the Jedi to Force Awakens, where he's on 𝗕𝗏𝗃 by himself. That was like one of the great betrayals in all of human fiction. When the aliens are writing the history of humanity, they're going to be like, let's talk about this Star Wars. You know, they really betrayed their audience with The Force Awakens. They ruined this character.
How they treated Finn, too. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
They treated everybody.
100%, man. Justice for Finn.
That's all I mean.
Well, I guess I could see your
Well,
point.
I mean, what is success? Success is, I mean, they're going to go ahead. They're going to make another series. So it's going to continue. The figures are selling. They've gone
No,
up.
and by the way, like even this figure, I love the figures. Like I don't associate great figures with. If I don't like a show, I'll like Gorr the God Butcher. I'll buy that figure because, you know, in my mind, and this is a philosophical thing about collecting. I think I love talking collecting philosophy because even though I don't particularly maybe like a movie or an episode of a show, if they make a figure from it, the figure is great. The figure can exist for me outside of the thing that it was in. Because I imagine that they're having another adventure that I haven't seen before that I'll like better.
Right. That's kind of how I feel with certain things too. 100% with you. Dylan, though, my man, says the flashbacks legitimized Clone Wars as well as introduced audiences to a corner of Star Wars that not everyone has seen. Luke and Mando can be seen as just fan service. It goes both ways. I mean, yeah, they did kind of, but here's, well, I guess Dylan has somewhat of a point, right? Because they do legitimize the Clone Wars show by doing that, right? By showing those flashbacks. And if there are people who never watched it, they're like, oh, what are these flashbacks about?
But the Clone Wars was quite good.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like the Clone Wars series for the most part. I thought they did some really great.
But there are people who don't want to go back and do the homework.
Right.
They don't want to watch Clone Wars. They don't want to watch animated series. So I applaud them for trying to introduce it and bring it live. I appreciate it. And,
yeah, for sure. And
yeah,
that figure is great. The young Ahsoka figure is terrific.
This was a big moment for us. You know, you guys can laugh at us, but whatever. This was a big moment.
And look, you're sharing it with your son.
Ahsoka and see the clones run through, and then to see the siege of Mandalore. They gave us so much in that little clip of her interacting with Anakin. It was
it's literally everything I've been asking for.
Yeah.
But I like that you say that you're sharing it with your son. I mean, that's the cool thing. And the figure itself, that young Ahsoka figure, is a great figure. It looks great.
Yeah, she looks great, and that's the thing that I wanted to bring up too, because you know we've counted these, and I will bring these up because I have these on deck. But we're at 11 releases now, or you know.
Let's calculate that at $250 each.
Well, more about 300 roughly.
Okay, let's go 300. Wow.
We average it, right? Yeah. You're at like 33, 32. I mean, yeah, and maybe what Charlie was saying, at least 6 more figures. We can, but this line does look good, and that's what's so crazy, because I know, Rob, you joke about it too, and I'm kind of in the same boat, but that these figures,
I think the Ahsoka line is phenomenal.
Yeah, they're crazy.
It is a gorgeous, gorgeous line of figures. It's beautiful.
Let's not count it up. Charlie's awesome.
Well, we can. We don't really do math here, but we absolutely can.
Look at this figure. I mean, both the head sculpt and the helmet. I mean, these figures are so cool. And again, that's what I love about figure collecting, is that this Ahsoka line is really inspirational in terms of, like, think about what you're going to do. Toy. What is your toy photo? What is your name on Instagram?
Oh, cinematographer.
Yeah, I mean, imagine what you're going to be able to do with these figures en masse. I can only imagine what you could do because of the colors and the backgrounds and the things that you'll be able to do with this are so cool. These figures are so cool.
They are. D-Lo, my man, also here though. What's up, my man? Rogue says, I wonder and worry if the damage is done. Star Wars ever get back to how popular it was in its prime? I don't know.
Never.
I don't
Never.
think so.
I don't think toy collecting will ever get back to where toy collecting was.
That's where I'm in agreement with
So
you.
we're way beyond that.
I don't think it's so much Star Wars, is that I don't think it's so much this generation collects.
That 100%.
Yeah.
And remember, Star Wars belongs, I mean, even though it's going and people still watch it, Star Wars is 47 years old.
Yeah.
And while it's, I mean, every generation has a beginning. Or every saga has a beginning. No, but you know, I always say that pop culture has a half-life of 20 years. And there are very few things that endure. And Star Wars, like it or not, is from our generation. It's a Gen X thing. And it's endured, and you can have it, but it's never going to have, I mean, when Star Wars came out first, it hit the pop culture like an atomic bomb. No one had ever seen anything like it. And now, I mean, look at this figure. Look at this face sculpt.
I know. Look at this. Enhance.
Yep, she's coming home.
Wow.
For sure.
Yeah. Great.
I mean, you know, who would have thought, go back to 1977 or actually 78 when the first 3 3/4 figures came out, who would ever thought you would have a head sculpt of a Star Wars figure that good?
Well, we certainly didn't.
I mean, that's amazing.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Stuff we had was barely recognizable.
How cool is that? I mean, even if you didn't even know what that was and you just collected random 6-scale figures, wouldn't you want that?
Yeah. Yep. I would.
It's so good.
Yeah, but this is problematic though to use your because it's over $3,000 so far and counting, right? We still have probably another 5 or 6 more figures.
But who are we kidding? Nobody cares. We're not counting. Just give me the figure.
Well,
I'll figure it out later.
Yeah, I mean, there's a definite we'll figure things out later situation, but I mean, if you're gonna try to get the whole line though, it's just like it is tough, man. Damn it, Spock says toys just aren't selling in mass like they used to. Hasbro and others are struggling to shift stuff. Very true, they really are. Dylan says I'm only getting the Clone Wars stuff from Ahsoka line. Love Chopper, but he cannot come home. I call bullshit.
Yeah.
He'll get it. He'll cave when it comes out.
I even love this hologram.
Yeah, this is kind of cool looking, dude.
It's so rad. I mean, it's so cool.
Well, and these all have like rolling eyes too. These are all new,
man.
You know,
Look
2024, you know, Hot Toys level, you know, quality. So I mean, this is a tough pill to swallow.
Wow, look at this figure.
Yeah,
this figure
like he would be cool
on.
just to add with my Inquisitors and stuff, like just for fun. Like
look at the weathering, like the rust on the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
All these sabers are USB now, so
God.
you can keep them lit up when you turn the lights on. They all light up.
There's a ton of
if
cables.
you do it right, you can daisy chain the figures together.
Yeah,
so they're all just kind of powering each other up. And this USB stuff it's just the beginning. It's not great. It's a little bit janky with the way the wiring is in the back, but it works. It's working for now. So
how cool is this?
It's good for step one.
So cool.
Yeah, I think it's freaking awesome, dude. Stop showing the Ahsoka figures. Might have to sneak them in the OT. Listen, I there's a lot. That was the whole point, right?
Yeah. Together, they're gonna look amazing. You know that when they released that 3PO, and on the blogger photos, he took that New Hope photo, which that 3PO wasn't a New Hope. He was Return of the Jedi. But the point is, you can now have that picture, have that New Hope crew together, and do your toy photography and get those pictures. And it is something else when you think that we are up to 11 figures in this Ahsoka line, and we need so much from the trilogy line. Like, I'm hoping in 2024 that Han Solo was a sign of some more
to come.
Yeah, we still have, and I'll say, as a Star Wars fan, I'm happy, man. I'm eating, as Dylan would say, we're eating good. We're eating good. We got the Bad Batch to watch. We have the Bad Batch figures. You know, they're just wrapping up. The final ones are coming, and we'll be able to close out that line. It's not often you get to close a line with Hot Toys.
And that's a terrific line of figures too.
Yeah, they look great. And so we've got the Bad Batch. We've got Phantom Menace coming. We've got Darkside, whatever that is. You know. And then they gave us like a Dewback out of nowhere and a Han Solo out of nowhere. So, you know, whatever 2024 is going to bring, I'm excited for. But right now, Star Wars, happy.
Yeah, I mean, for figures, it's fucking crazy, dude. It's crazy because all these look fantastic, and I'm torn. I'm torn on what to do. Because on one hand, I was like, you know what? Like, maybe I would just get like the Rebels crew, right? And that's it. You know, that's 4 or 5 figures, and then Thrawn, because I need to have a Thrawn just for old school sakes. I need to have a Thrawn. But then I'm like, you know, I'm flicking through these photos with you guys, and I'm like, fuck. Like, that Night Trooper looks pretty bad. You know, you start getting your head, you know, you start going like, well, shit, how much do I get this? Oh, if I do get it, do I get more than one? And then you've got Enoch, and you're like, wow, this is, you know, look at that freaking, you know what I mean? Your head starts fucking with you. You're like, okay, so then what? Do you get the whole damn line, or are you, you know, I don't know, man.
As far as toys go, it's a pretty damn good line.
It's a pretty big commitment too. You guys just threw down the numbers, and to be honest with you, I don't think they're done. You know, where's Balin? Where's Shin? Where are the witches? Where's Morgan Elsbeth? Where's Professor Wu-Tang? Where's Ezra? I mean, these are all
Professor Wu-Tang?
Great.
Man, I want Luthen from
Wu-Tang. With Wu-Tang playing.
There's no
all of these are great figures, man. They're all great characters within that storyline, and they could absolutely keep coming.
Yeah, dude, this is a lot of shit, dude. My problem
is a lot of shit, and X06 is killing me too with goddamn Next Generation, Wrath of Khan. Those goddamn jackets, those goddamn Wrath of Khan jackets aren't cheap. They are amazing. They look great, but god damn it, Rob, they cost more than my jacket. The jacket,
dude, I know, and the 3D Trekker stuff that he's making. That did you see the picture of Quark's bar with all the figures hanging out in the bar?
Yeah, that was Jason. He got his in yesterday.
I'm like, it just made me realize you have to get the whole bar. But that is like what a great. He did such a good job posing those figures, like talking to each other. 7 of 9 talking to Data, Cisco talking to Janeway. I mean, how can you not want that in a Moduspace case?
I know.
There is so much stuff. You know, 2023. If you're here, man, you survived. Congratulations. You're a survivor. And 2024, man, there's just like whatever it takes. Do whatever you got to do. Do whatever you got to do to right your ship, to heal from 2023, and pick your lines, because man, everyone's coming for you. X06 is now, they're getting, you know, they're up to speed. They're firing on all cylinders. And
man, they got his list of what's coming in the next 4 months is insane.
They're going to be delivering the heat. Hot Toys is going to be delivering the heat. InArt's coming.
There's so much, guys. I mean, I don't even know where you're gonna. Yeah, you get your InArt stuff coming. Caustic Plastic, if you're into what they're doing over there. Let's not forget we have Iconic doing Street Fighter. That's still going on. We got Ken coming soon. Then Akuma. I don't know if you guys are into fighting games or not, but point is, there's stuff every which way you look at. There's stuff. So it's you know, Sinister as well, right? 25th anniversary, Phantom Menace. Hopefully we get a freaking.
And by the way, can I just say, I think there's a storm coming. Yeah, and that storm is Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh god, yeah.
You
Right.
keep saying this.
I'm only saying, I mean, look, I thought that they were going to do more with Multiverse of Madness. I'm surprised we got a Strange and we got Undead Strange, but I think, I mean, if they wanted to go all in, I think Deadpool versus Wolverine could give us quite the... They're either going to just do 2 figures or they're going to do more.
Well, I guess it really depends on what's going on, because we've talked about that there's not a
all
lot
the
of
X-Men.
There's not a lot of media this year. So
No.
I feel like that's one reason why they're going so hard on this Ahsoka line.
Well, yeah, they've only got the one Marvel and of course they're not making any Marvels figures. So
Right.
I mean, I understand that. I kind of, to be honest, I really wanted a Miss Marvel figure because she's a mutant and I love my mutants. But I think that Wolverine in the yellow suit, you got to have that.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, or what I mean, it depends how good the movie is. But you know, Multiverse of Madness made almost $1 billion, and I thought for sure we get an Xavier in a yellow chair, in a floating, you know.
Yeah, I know. Charlie saying Deadpool 3 probably drops 10 figures. I don't know, man. I don't know. Jedi Chris 7 of 9 Borg. Let's go. Yeah, we need a Borg version of her. That would have been awesome. X-Men
7 of 9 is a Borg.
Yeah, but remember her?
Yeah, I know.
The first appearance, like full Borg, would be nice, like Locutus, and you know, yeah, how cool
that figure's great too. Sold out.
Yep, sold out. I still got one, but Toy Box, if you're out there, running gag with him, tell him to get my other Locutus. But yeah, I mean, there's just so much stuff, guys. There's so much shit going on that it's just like, I don't know. I mean,
what's interesting for Marvel is, you know, we're not getting, so we've got Deadpool versus Wolverine, and then theoretically, I think Brave New World's in February, Captain America, and then after that is Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Sounds right. Yeah.
Something along those lines. I mean, that's not a lot. So Hot Toys is going to need to fill out their 2024 and 2025 through repops and Star Wars.
That bothers me that Pedro Pascal is Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Just wait and see if he's good. What if he's really great and you love him like Heath Ledger, the Joker?
Every time I see his face, there's something about him. So now I'm going to be like, wow, this movie's great. And then I'd have to that's why I don't have that Mando figure. It had a head sculpt. I was like, yeah. I know.
That Ahsoka face is killing me. Can you please just change that picture? It's God.
It's cool though. I wouldn't use it, but it's cool.
It is cool. I just don't need to see it staring at me throughout the.
There we go. Enhance.
But look at the paint ops on the teeth.
But yeah, like all kidding aside, though, yeah, look at how good this looks, dude. I mean, it's pretty good, dude. She's staring at you.
She is. It is
disapproval. No, I'm kidding. No, hopefully he does good. Don't get me wrong. Hopefully he does good as Mr. Fantastic. Because that's the thing. Like, if I ended up liking the movie, because I love Fantastic Four, so I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
I would love to have a Fantastic Four set in Hot Toys, and then we'll see.
And then you're just gonna have his face there.
What'd you say, Harry?
No, then you're just gonna have his face there to remind you.
Yeah, and that's why sometimes it's a little tough, man, because you're always Lumious Pedro turning into the Rock for me. Kind of. I feel like
a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. So I'm just a little irritated that, like, I almost feel like there's just a little club of people in Hollywood, right? And they're like, well, let's all just do all the same stuff together, but we'll all do different roles. And I think that's where I get a little irritated. I'm just kind of like, oh. Are there no other actors?
Well, it's tough that he's in The Mandalorian, he's in The Last of Us, he's in
Game of
Thrones. He's
Marcos.
in all these. Yeah, and he was just in Gladiator 2. So he's like everywhere, and it's a little odd.
Yeah, so I don't, that's where, yeah, Red as well, right? Yeah, he was Oberyn, man. Yeah, he was a Red Viper. I mean, but it's hard. It's kind of like, do you remember when Chris Evans was Human Torch? It's not really the same, but it still kind of was in my head. I was like, dude, didn't he just play Johnny Storm? Now he's Captain America. So I don't know. What up, Justin? My man in the house, dude. Knox Mizzle says like Chris Pratt voicing every animated movie currently. I've heard he's been doing that a lot, right? Yeah, so that one's a little tough, dude. Yeah, I don't know, but I guess we'll find out, man. We will find out, guys. But I am curious though, CT. You mentioned we're at 11 figures just before I wrap on this Ahsoka stuff. We're at 11 of them now.
Yep.
Are you that dedicated to this line?
I am. I'm all in on all of them. There's no stopping now. That's where I'm at. It's like, holy shit, I'm at 11. Well, shit, there's no stopping now. Let's go. And a couple of these are army building opportunities. That the one we began to talk about. I ordered 2 of them. I'll probably get 3 of them.
Jesus.
To go ahead and put Ben Kenobi's head on them. But that's what we do. It's come on. It's a sickness. What, you're gonna judge me? You're gonna judge me, Rob? Huh? Look at you. Look at you here, Rob.
I do not judge. I am live and let live. Whatever floats your boat, I would never judge you.
No, we
even if you like pegging.
If I literally, if I could,
everyone should.
If I could collect it all, I would. And hats off to Fabs, man. That guy's collection, that is an impressive collection. I don't know. He's like the only one that I know that gets like everything. But 2023, I brought in a lot of Batman. I brought in a lot of Spider-Man. The Batman line is just, they've made every Batman last year. They 2.0'd it. If you wanted Keaton, Affleck, it didn't matter. Every Batman was available last year. And of course, Mars Toys helped out with the 66 Batman. But I mean, it's all available out there. So it's getting attacked on all fronts, and just trying to bring in as much as I can. So Ahsoka's not helping me, with 11, but
stuff. Yeah,
I am getting a little bit nervous now looking at the pre-orders. It is starting to get deep, and we haven't touched on Phantom Menace. We don't know what this Darkside.
Yeah, we're not getting shit from Phantom Menace. We're gonna get Padawan, Obi-Wan.
Yeah,
and that's it.
I don't know. I think they're going to 2.0 a lot of stuff like the droids, the pit droids, and stuff like that because they made them already. They may
drop the standard battle droids, right? Because they showed those off already. Not the Geonosian ones from Attack of the Clones, but just the plain vanilla, tan ones from Naboo, or whatever. So I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Mario, what is up, my man, dude? I think Mario's out tonight, but if not, here, jump on in.
Those guys did like a streaming goddamn marathon last night. I think they went like close to 5 hours. 5 hours, man.
Oh,
LWO. That thing was going all night. Yeah,
dude, hell yeah. He says, let's go to 20 figures for the Ahsoka line. Howard Chan.
Let's not.
There's gonna be a lot though, right? There's gonna be a lot of fucking more figures, right? Because you still have Balin. I'm sure they'll do. You have Shin. They've shown the other Death Trooper already, right? They haven't officially announced him yet, but so there's 3 potentially there. You've got Huyang, Horang, what's his name?
Wu-Tang.
Right?
At the end of the show, what was funny is we rambled off like, what could we get? And we did. We rambled off all these figures that we have. We rambled them all off, and they are delivering, god damn it, on every single one of them, it looks like.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
They really are. They really are.
$3 grand's going to turn into $4 grand real quick.
No doubt. I mean, that's what Dylan's saying. CT spending 3K on Ahsoka line, and I'm spending 3K on Ahsoka, Rex, Anakin, and 7 Mandos. Jesus. Yeah, Dylan's gonna buy a lot of those, right? Oilers, man, what's up? I say burn it all and rebuild. Yeah. No, I feel like
okay.
You could. I really need Shin and Balin before it's all over. I think they'll still come, dude. So I don't know. I don't know, man. Honestly, couldn't tell you. But I think they'll happen. So 1-6 shooter, what's up, my man? They'll do Jar Jar. That would be cool if they did Jar Jar. I just don't know if they would. So not too sure. Fat Batman, my brother, dude. What is up, dude? What's up, everyone? Currently playing Helldivers and enjoying the stream. Don't forget to smash that like button, dude. Thank you, my man. Yeah, everybody's been playing Helldivers. I think I need to get it. So if it's like Starship Troopers and it's co-op, that sounds fucking awesome.
Yep, everyone's gaming.
Homeless Ezra, yeah, we need to have him. Oh yeah, Ben Thomas, what is up, my bro? Hope you're having a good Saturday night, my friend. The snail aliens, yeah, those weird, yeah, they'll maybe make
no, we don't
we don't
need
need that.
really need the snail aliens. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but what if they're like little accessories that come with Ezra or something? Right?
Yeah, okay.
So
all right. Great. All right. Throw him in with that. Throw him in with homeless Ezra. All right.
He went on a pilgrimage.
You're just playing with the Ewoks, having a party in the forest.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? $4,000. Sure. Snails.
Yeah, that's a tough one. So I don't know.
Toy snails. Yeah. Go.
Celebrate the love.
Listen.
Yub nub.
Yeah. Leia came with Wicket. Yeah. You know, Leia came with Wicket, so Ezra can come, right? He went to another galaxy, right? He went on some weird pilgrimage out there and found these snail people that he bonded with. I don't fucking know. I don't make this shit up, bro. Disney does. So if they give you a snail guy with Ezra, that'd be kind of, I don't see that being a problem. You guys would be like, look, he's articulated. He looks awesome. So, no, I don't know. I'm just kidding. Dylan says if they do Death Trooper, Balin, Shin, and Huyang, that will make it to 15 figures. Plus, they might yet give us Ahsoka clones, Ezra and Morgan Elsbeth. True.
Aliens.
Look, I still want Skarsgård as Luthen, man, from Andor. Give me some Andor love. Why is
We're
there
not
no
getting
Andor
anything
love?
from Andor, bro. It's just
I get nothing. I want Luthen, man.
Yeah.
I want Mon Mothma, you know what I'm saying?
We need the snails so we can sacrifice them to the Night Sisters. That's fucked up, man. What'd they do?
Come on, Rob. We know you want your 𝗕𝗏𝗪𝗪.
Oh,
Everyone
okay, let's talk about that. Yeah, where are they? Where are the 𝗕𝗏𝗪𝗪? Where are they? Can we have some? Can we have some 𝗕𝗏𝗪𝗪, please? Apparently not. Look, I got a Hot Toys James Dean right here and a Hot Toys Marlon Brando. No one even remembers they made those figures, and I get no 𝗕𝗏𝗪𝗪? Come on.
No,
Come on, man.
You don't get them.
Why? Why don't I get them?
I don't know.
Dude, if you sit in the shelf, I have Akira sneakers.
Because Rob,
I
you're
gotta
the
bring Harry
only
up.
one. You're the only one asking, Rob. I'm
not.
just saying.
Look, Harry's
𝗕𝗏𝗪𝗪 are like the stormtroopers of the Marvel universe. You can build.
Why is the camera even on me?
The camera's on you.
Chat, put a vote
tell-
together.
I need you to tell Rob why he's not getting 𝗕𝗏𝗪𝗪 figures.
Racism.
I don't know, man. Yeah, it's pretty clear how China feels about certain people. I think at this point. So, yeah.
Yes, I've always said they're racist.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much. Yeah.
But that still doesn't make they would be great figures.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give
They
me
would
a
be
Koye,
kinda cool.
please. Why is
Yeah,
a third
Koye,
party
I don't
company
get it.
not stepping up? Come on, man.
Maybe they will. I don't know. Jedi Chris says the morning Jar Jar gets announced, I'm inviting everyone to the gangbang celebration. Yeah.
Well, I don't even.
Well,
know
you're
what that
invited,
means.
Rob. So I don't.
I don't want to go to that gangbang.
You're quarterly.
I don't want to go to a Jar Jar
invited.
gangbang.
Yeah, I know.
Please stop.
Yeah, that would be horrible.
No, Bukaki.
Oh my god.
Jesus
All
Christ.
right, what? What?
He's
What
giving
did I
us.
say?
He's giving us gold for the Discord soundboard. Just
Come on, man.
No, that shit is hilarious. Still want Domino from Deadpool. That would be freaking sweet. I
Baku
agree.
would be cool.
Yeah, and Baku as well. They kind of they didn't really do.
I mean, if you think about it,
It's just Black Panther.
they did T'Challa, did T'Chaka, they did
Yep,
Shuri, they
did.
did
They
Killmonger.
did.
I
Yeah.
mean, that's not bad.
No,
In terms of going,
Yeah.
and I spent $100 to buy the Throne of Wakanda. Hot Toys got me to spend $100 on a chair that probably cost them $10 to make.
well, you're not easy to impress, Rob. If somebody says here's a chair, you're like, oh, I'm getting it.
Still,
I mean, no disrespect.
to be fair,
I'm just
it's a
saying,
pretty good chair.
It is a cool chair.
It's a pretty good chair.
It is a cool chair. I know. I just know you and chairs.
And I really like it.
Chair.
And I liked having the Throne of Wakanda, and I liked having Shuri for a long time. She was, before I moved, she was sitting there kind of draped over the Throne of Wakanda, looking very sexy with her weapon. I had her pulse gun and her spear and chilling out. It was great. I love that figure.
Hell yeah.
You know what would be better? Okoye.
Well,
in the original Dora Milaje,
Yep.
Okoye is the badass secret agent, kick your ass character, and those outfits are awesome. They would look so good.
Chris,
yeah, they would.
Chris, you're welcome.
You know,
wherever you are, you're welcome.
Yeah, Rock'em Chris, if you're out there, that's funny. Lumi says Disney should just pull that license from them and give it to somebody else. Yeah, but here's the thing, and I don't know
from
how
Hot Toys.
Yeah, I don't know if they would.
No, don't do that.
But I think they did a decent amount from Black Panther, but maybe they could do more.
Yeah, they could do.
Yeah, you know what they could make?
I can't wait
Okoye
to hear.
and the Dora Milaje.
Yeah, I know. No, they're really good. I feel like
Maybe I should get the license, and we should. You know what? I'll crowdfund an Okoye and an AO figure, and there you go. Make them a 2-pack. The ladies of Wakanda, brought to you by me.
That sounds like a plan, bro. Get right on that. Let's see how that works
company.
out.
If Hot Toys isn't gonna make it, come on.
Yeah, right. Need Hano to start stepping up and give me more 6-scale Marvel Legends. Yeah, dude.
Where the hell is Hano?
I don't know.
Where the hell is Hano, man? These guys came out, got us all fired up, and just haven't heard anything.
Now, what about Namor? Where's Namor?
Oh, he's not around.
Yeah, a lot of seamless.
Well, I think the problem is, so these movies come out, and I think a lot of it has to do with scheduling and minimum guarantees. So they're like, hey, we'll make, we only need to make like 2 characters from this movie. So let's make 2 characters.
The minimum guarantee on Ahsoka, 20.
I don't know. Well, I think, but here's the weird thing though, right? Can we chalk it up to that? Can we pretend for a moment that Ahsoka's old now, right? Let's say this line's done, whatever's happened, and that Black Panther movie came out now, right? And it's in our current situation of production, and there's nothing else coming this year, right? Let's
one figure.
Say, would they go hard into that line? Would you get Namor? Would you get other characters? So that's what I wonder, if they're just like, well, listen, we did a couple from it because we had to wrap up all these other Disney Plus shows, and we got a lot of Star Wars coming. So there's a whole shitload of stuff that we got to do, right?
But Black Panther made $1 billion at the box office.
They all made $1 billion, man. Fucking Ant-Man made $1 billion.
No, it didn't.
No,
Ant-Man didn't even make 600 million.
Close, right? The second one?
You mean Ant-Man and the Wasp? It did all right, but it didn't come in near. The thing is, Black Panther was a worldwide phenom, nominated for Best Picture. And if you think about that line, look, they made Shuri. They made a female figure with a new. They had to make a new body for Shuri because it's a smaller figure.
Yeah, smaller frame.
If they made Shuri, why didn't they give us? Oh wait, Okoye, who played a bigger role. Who has a? Here's the thing: they make the figures that are toyetic, that have a certain presence on the shelf. That look good. And the Black Panther figure, the T'Challa figure that came with the black light. It comes with the light, the vacuum form light. That was a cool. I mean, that's cool. The Killmonger figure is cool, but you would have thought that before Shuri, especially for the Black Panther line, because Okoye was a more present figure, and the Dora Milaje, those outfits alone are so cool. I mean, I just love that costume design. I love what Ruth Carter did with that costume design, and it looks great. And I think that figure would have been really cool. And to have those two figures, to have Black Panther and Okoye standing on the shelf, that's a lot of shelf presence.
Yes.
Those are great looking figures.
You're never going to get it. You're never going to get it, Rob, because I need more Ahsoka figures. I need more Clone Troopers. I need Mandalorians. I need female Mandalorians. I need heavy Mandalorians. I need,
yeah, but that becomes a point though, right? Like, listen, and I love Star Wars, but doesn't that eventually come a point where it becomes we're making everything from Star Wars, and then it just feels like I'm collecting Black Series, when that's cool in 6 scale, because
I don't think there's as many Ahsoka figures as the Black Series.
Well, yeah, but hear me out. Hear what I'm saying though. I feel like they hold themselves back a little bit because there's other IPs that they still have to do. If they just did like what CT's saying, right, then they would turn into just a Star Wars company, which a lot of us will argue that's kind of where they're already at, but not
Marvel.
Star Wars, but they're doing Marvel stuff, a little DC here and there. But you know what I'm saying? Like, whereas like if you go look at a Black Series or vintage, it doesn't matter what it is, they put it out. They're like, oh, here it is. There's so many already that they've put out that Hot Toys has not.
The thing too about the Star Wars line is doing, if they don't have to pay for licensing fees for likeness, that's why they do so. That's why they did a Death Trooper, because they're going to make a lot of money. Stormtrooper figures, clone figures, they don't have to pay a licensing fee for those, an additional heads. So that's why we see so much of those kinds of things.
I agree. I do agree. But what I mean though is that in general, like if they were to just give us everything under the sun, that's great for Star Wars collectors.
Yeah, which are separate from other collectors. Star Wars,
right? I mean,
but Star Wars is a separate thing. There are people that just collect Star Wars.
Right. That's my point. So then if they just did all of that, then I think you're going to alienate a lot of your audience.
But they're almost there. I mean, without the Marvel license, they're going back. They're repopping Batman figures. They're repopping stuff.
Well,
the Star Wars,
Batman,
yeah. But the Ahsoka line, that stuff's, they're doing it because they know it'll sell, and they're good figures.
Yeah.
I mean, I miss when they were doing things like, Hot Toys did Vito Corleone from The Godfather. People forget that.
Yeah.
But the reason they don't go do that anymore is because they don't need to. And no one bought them. They didn't do, it's a rare figure, but they didn't make much of it. And the third party's taking care of all the other stuff. It's amazing to me that Hot Toys hasn't gone in, but they know that they're not going to sell the numbers they'll do. Everyone wants to make money. I can't even imagine the difference between the Hot Toys Star Wars line and their Marvel line than any other figure line in history. Because, they're printing money hand over fist.
Well, they absolutely are, man. And listen, I love them too. We're in a weird spot though, I think, where it'd be really damn cool to have every single Star Wars. And for a while I had a ton. Over the years, I've slowly gotten rid of a lot of them because I was like, damn, that's all.
I'm with Luminara.
All I collect.
Justice for Okoye. How many live streams do I have to bring her up? Every one is the answer. Every
one. Yeah. So Blackbird Tech, my man, says Star Wars is going back to the OT this year. Endor Han was a sign of things to come. I sure hope so, bro. I sure hope so. We got Logan here also saying that wish Hot Toys would dip their toes back into Resident Evil. Yeah, man.
Resident Evil.
They do take too long and they are fragile. I have Leon and Claire right above me. I did not get Ada Wong, but I did pick up her typewriter and ink ribbon separate to go with my table and everything. But I agree, like I would like more Resident Evil stuff myself. Hot Toys did do them a while back, a lot of Resident Evil 5 stuff like that. But I would love that. I'd love to see more stuff
like even Metal Gear Solid, back in the day.
Did a bunch of that. Yeah. So no, but Mars Toys is doing the Jim Carrey Riddler. So it's good to have third party for stuff like that. So, But yeah, and listen, I'm with you, bro. Where's Terminator and Predator? It's the 40th anniversary of Terminator this year. I'd love to hear
we don't even know if they still have the license. The license might have lapsed. I mean, when was the last time they made a Terminator figure?
Genesis, not Dark Fate. They didn't even touch Dark Fate.
I would imagine they probably, because Terminator was probably sold to Skydance, and they might not have the ability to get the license back.
That's possible.
I don't know. That's big, but you would think they would have already announced those figures, because if they announce them this year, it means we're going to get them in 2 years. You would think they would have announced them for this year,
for the anniversary. Well, they don't do that though. I mean, look at like last year, like the fucking 40th Return of the Jedi. They announce them on the year, not the year prior.
Yeah,
and
why do they do that?
I don't know. Like, we've now passed the 40th for Jedi.
Yep.
And we just got 3PO, and now we're soon to get Vader, but we don't get it on the 40th, right? It's always the announcements. So I look at it like, if anything's going to happen for Terminator, it's going to be announced this year, and then we'll get it next year. And that's
why don't they announce their Buckaroo Banzai line? It's the 40th anniversary of that movie.
I don't think they care.
I want the Hong Kong Irregulars. Come on, the Hong Kong Cavaliers.
I don't. That's a tough one, dude. That's a tough one. So,
no one even knows what I'm talking about. It's fine.
I know Buckaroo Banzai, but yeah, I understand what you mean. Yeah, this would be really cool. Instead of having just like the old school director Lucas, like if they just started doing a little bit more officially licensed people like that. They did Stan Lee a few times. I mean, I got my original still. Like I would get stuff like that. That would be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool, my man. Yeah. So I don't really know, man. Ice Pirates line. Oh yeah, dude. Bringing it back, bro. Bringing it back. I don't know. What do you have any thoughts on that, Harry? I mean, are you content with just the direction they're going right now?
No, I kind of agree with everything you said. It does kind of feel like Hot Toys is a Marvel and Star Wars company at this point. We mentioned this many times. I would like them to go back. I'm not much of an 80s kid, but I would love to be able to go back and collect some of the 80s stuff. Like I love Terminator, I love Alien, but I never was able to get any of those figures, because they're so old and they're just ridiculously expensive, So yeah, like Sarah Connor 2.0, yeah, or something like that,
Yeah, I think that would be freaking sweet. Also, yeah, we're bringing it back to Marvel, but you're right, Winter Soldier's 10 years old now, so
yeah, we need that 2.0.
Yeah,
please.
We need a 2.0 Winter Soldier. Bad. So Surfer Rosa say right why we had clicked in Hot Toys, it was all Arnold, then it was all Johnny Depp. yeah, it's true. It would be really kind of cool, man. So Louis Abitz though was wondering, CT, who did the Dune figure you showed earlier?
Yeah, that's Og Toys, and I'm interested. Lewis said he was working on. He grabbed a 𝗕𝗓𝗓, that new Detolf, basically. Right. One now. So, Lewis, post some pictures when you're done with that. I'm interested in grabbing one of those, and whether you got the Luke lights for it, what you're doing for lighting and stuff. But I want to grab one of those. I might run out tomorrow and actually grab one, but I want to see what that looks like. If you could post some pictures when you're done, I'm interested. But that was Og Toys, and they've got.
You want to bring it up again for those who didn't see it at the beginning of the show?
Yeah, they've got Duke Leto and Gurney Halleck.
And these are licensed.
Available, yeah, and also the other Paul in a stilt suit. But the soft goods are really, really nice. You can see the.
Have they put out the Gurney Halleck and the Duke Leto?
They have not come out yet. They're all in pre-order except for him. He was the only one available. I got him from 6 Scale Outfitters in New York. These guys were great. They got me this figure almost next day. It was like a 2-day delivery, but that was just fine. And yeah, he comes with also the. Let me just put him off this side here for a second.
I like 6 Scale Outfitters.
That's the stand he comes with. That was the book.
Okay.
The pain box with the sand that goes in it. The projector that he's looking at when he's looking at the planets, looking at Arrakis, trying to get his education on that. And then he also comes with the jacket that he wears when he's on Caladan.
Oh, awesome.
And black gloves to go with it. So he's got a couple different looks, and they also give you this light that goes in the back with a little of that 𝗕𝗘𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗕𝗥 architecture. It lights up. I killed the battery on this thing, but it lights up behind him. It's nice. It's a nice little kit. It was $280. And that's pretty much what they're all running. The next figures are the Ătreides armor. So it's Leto in the 𝗕𝗘𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗕 armor and Gurney Halleck in the 𝗕𝗘𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗕 armor. I think Bob's already looking to do some kit bashing to make a Duncan, grabbing the Aquaman head and putting it on the armor. And
oh yeah, you could totally do that. But
yeah,
I'm sure you know, if not Og Toys in art, you've got two companies seemingly putting out Dune products right now. So.
Yeah, this is going to be InArt's first global license. So you know, hopes are high that they'll go ahead and run with this. And the fact that they went ahead, I mean, that this movie's doing so great. I mean, at least that's what the ratings are. What this is going to bring in, we'll see. But I've seen it. I thought it was a great movie. It was long, you know.
Sure. Yeah.
To sit in a movie that long, they got to give you an intermission. They got to, you know, the whole time I'm like, all right, I got to time this. When am I going to go ahead and make my run for the bathroom? And I wish they gave an intermission. And to be honest with you, I think I will appreciate it more also at my house. You know, just because 3 hours is long.
The comfort of your home.
Yeah, man, I can be folding laundry and cooking and doing a lot of things while I enjoy this movie. 3 hours, that's a part-time job, man. And if you're going to watch episode 1 and episode 2, that's all day, you know? So,
no, totally.
But
no, I
if
agree.
you love storytelling, if you love like that in-depth, you know, Dune is that. It's like Lord of the Rings. The more you want to know and the deeper you dig, the more you're rewarded. And you learn about that universe that they've built. So the cinematography, the acting, everything was great. It was just, you know, for me, it was long, but
yeah. I just haven't seen yet. But Blur Dad though says, "Hey CT, that Kirk is looking strong in the background. Loving the Trek representation."
Yeah, I'm happy with my XO6 line. It's starting to thicken up back there. It's looking good, and I'm excited for the next generation figures coming. So.
You and me both, buddy.
Yeah, Geordi. I think Geordi is probably going to be the next one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And then
and they've been teasing Nanjan's been teasing a Wesley in his photographs.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think they're going to have to make a Wesley.
Man, if only we knew someone who could give us a fucking sign or something.
I give plenty of signs.
Your eye or
send up a flare, buddy. You know. Look, I never thought I'd be excited about buying a 6-scale Wesley Crusher, but hey,
look, I think
stranger things have happened.
Everything's on the table with these guys. Honest to guys, they are making everything.
Look, I mean, I'm
not shocked.
Went 5 figures deep or 4 figures deep in Picard. I mean, that Picard season 3 Picard is a great figure.
Yeah,
it's a great figure, and you know,
and more coming.
Vadic, Shaw, 7 of 9.
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
Worf.
Toybox, you know, is in here. I see him in the chats. You know what to do. You know what to do, Toybox. Pick up this Locutus that I have. He wants it. He doesn't want it, but he wants it. I keep fucking with him.
The Locutus,
right, bigger. But I understand some people's reservations because they're like, well, it doesn't fit with the TNG crew. So they don't, you know what I mean? They want the crew.
What do you mean it doesn't fit with the TNG crew?
I try to understand the logic, but
it is one of the TNG crew.
But he just says no.
He is a Borg.
Right? That's funny. Force, what's up in a cage, motherfucking Gage?
You can buy that Quark's bar and have Locutus serving drinks.
Yeah, how cool is that?
With R2D2.
How cool is that? But to answer your question, I don't know. Is a Wesley coming? We'll see.
It's in the pictures, bro.
It could be. look, there's a lot of things that happen.
Or maybe he's in the pictures like 𝗕𝗫𝗠𝗕𝗠 is in the pictures.
That could be a thing.
It's like that.
I know someone else who likes TNG, but I don't know how deep he's going to go into it, and that would be Jay.
Hey,
What's
up, everybody? How's everybody doing?
What's up,
Terry, Rob,
Great.
CT,
What's up, man?
what's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
Nothing, dude. We're doing good stuff.
Hey, you showed up the same time I showed up last week.
I just thought about that.
Honestly,
I was like, I pulled a Rob.
I've been a little confused because I didn't know if Jay was coming. So, but here we are.
Yeah, I sent the wrong message, and it's just been a lot. I was doing a fun thing. I was getting my taxes done, so that was fun.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah, that's always.
Is that how you
What's
party?
up there with root canals? Jesus.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that a fun thing?
And actually, this year I rather had the root canal. To be
Damn.
quite honest.
Well, shit, man.
What's up? Hey.
Yeah, man. Everybody's saying what's up to Jay. I do got S Beam though, real quick, celebrating 22 months, my man. Channel membership, my dude. Don't forget that like button, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, guys, let's hit that like. Can we get to 100 if we're not already there.
Hey, S-Beam.
And
Just
Rob is the
saying.
man. Great panel.
Look at that
tonight.
lining.
What do you got? What do you got there?
Oh, S-Beam just wants to know about the lining of this jacket. You know.
Oh, I thought you were showing him the. That is a nice jacket.
It is. I like this jacket. It's a guest jacket from 25 years ago.
Guest jeans.
Yeah, it is. It's guest jeans. Yes.
Yeah.
Georges Marciano.
Oh yeah, they did those
George
other
A.
guys. Remember that? What was that other designer from back then? Had a weird name with like 3 names.
Massimo. Oh no, Jean-Paul Gaultier.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, he
I don't
designed.
remember.
He designed Judge Dredd. He designed Sylvester Stallone's Judge Dredd uniforms. He also did the Fifth Element.
Okay.
Oh
okay.
wow. Yeah.
Where's the
Hell
Fifth
yeah.
Element line? Why doesn't Hot Toys license the Fifth Element?
I don't know, bro. I have no idea.
That
Come on,
would
I'd
be a
love a
crazy
Zorg.
line.
Somebody's
I would
done
love it.
Zorg, but I would love, Corbin Dallas. I'd love to get a Chris Tucker from. Are you?
Hell
green?
yeah.
Wouldn't that be great?
I would like some Rush Hour.
By the way,
figures.
can I just throw out, this has nothing to do with anything, but the coolest thing I've seen all week is somebody took a Wu-Tang Clan album and mixed it with John Barry's James Bond scores.
Oh really?
Oh,
Have you heard this?
shit. No.
Oh,
that's awesome.
my
That sounds awesome.
God.
I think
It wins my internet for the week.
I listened to stuff a while back where someone was mixing their songs with Hall & Oates, and that was pretty cool.
That's
One
not
of the
That's
best
not the
albums-
Wu-Tang Clan and James Bond. I'm just saying.
Well,
One of the best mashup albums I heard was the Jay-Z's Gray album with the Beatles White album and Jay-Z's Black album and the Gray album. If you don't I think it was done by Danger Mouse. Check that out. That came out maybe about 15 years ago. 15, damn, maybe 20 years ago.
Here it is.
Yeah.
I'm going to. This thing is so cool. I'm gonna put this in the chat. I'll put this. It's on YouTube. You can listen to this whole thing on YouTube.
all right.
Oh,
Yeah, that might be kind
do
of
that.
cool,
Yeah.
man. But Jay, man, how are you then, man? So
Here it is. I'll put it both in the private.
Doing,
chat.
doing good, man. You talking about some TNG stuff, right?
we talked about a lot of stuff, but yeah, we were kind of segueing into that and how people are excited for TNG, and I wasn't sure if you were excited to kind of.
I put it in the live chat or the private
Awesome.
chat.
All right, sweet.
Awesome.
To kind of go into that, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm still excited about it. I'm still very excited. I'm excited for Geordi. I know we talked about, about the prototype and everything, but I'm sure that's gonna, the color on it's gonna change. But the sculpt is on fire, and I mean, come on, 𝗕𝗓𝗓 LaForge. Of course, I'm gonna get 𝗕𝗓𝗓 LaForge. Of course, I'm gonna get Salvik. Of course, I'm gonna get. I know that's not TNG, but I am still heavily waiting for Wrath of Khan. I'm waiting for that. And anything TNG, that's like my Star Trek right there. Definitely. I mean, it's been funny. I know I probably should have went through you to get the damn data, but it's been my data's coming from Sideshow, so I'm just waiting.
did you get the essential or the standard?
I think I got the essential. Yeah, it was the essential.
That's funny. Because I just grabbed a bunch of Kira's and then I was like, I don't need 6. So I was like, you know what, just give me another data. I got another data again. And you're still waiting. But
Still
Sideshow takes
Still
forever
waiting.
though when it comes to that stuff. But
I didn't know they take that long, because didn't they get Spock? They got Spock and Motion Picture Kirk. They got those pretty quick, right?
Those were interesting because those were like immediate releases. We didn't do pre-orders for them.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I waited a while. I got mine through Sideshow, and everybody had them before.
Before you got yours?
Yeah. They got to Sideshow late. It was just the way it was, but
took a while, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, probably never again with Sideshow on those. I mean, the wait is just like, come on, like
it is.
Yeah, because they're only recently, the past couple of years, rather, have recently been shipping out Hot Toys faster than they used to. But all the other properties they pick up, they're still like Sideshow of old, you know? Where they're just
I see that.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still waiting on some Iron Studio statues from them that have been out for a while. The Age of Apocalypse, I got a couple from them still. And I'm like,
oh wow, you're still waiting for those?
A couple of them, yeah, dude.
Wow.
And Weapon X is already out, and I think Storm is out, but I still haven't. Yeah, so.
Hey, did you see this week that they put out the X-Men '97 Iron Studios? Well, they look pretty good.
I did, and they look cool. But I'm staying away from it because I'm just getting the Iron Studio Age of Apocalypse line with the giant apocalypse and just calling it right there.
Yeah,
I can't,
that's 1.5. Yeah. That's the 1.5. Yeah.
For me, because I couldn't get the Sentinels; they were too expensive and huge. So, next best thing, I'd go for that. So,
did you guys see that Oppenheimer figure that came out?
Yeah, I think Bob showed it off or something.
Who did that?
I don't know the name of the company. It was, a third-party company, man. But he comes with a lot of stuff. He comes with an atom bomb. He comes with the apple and the syringe that he used to poison his boss.
That's crazy shit, man. But real quick, Logan was wondering, what is the best Star Trek series to start with? I've seen some of the original way back.
The original
films were fun.
You mean Star Trek? Start with Star Trek.
Yeah, well, okay, so it just depends on how.
No,
there's a load of questions.
Depend on anything.
It depends on how old he is, Rob.
No.
Yeah, because some people can't go back to the 60s.
Okay,
they just can't.
You're like, going to the 23rd century.
You are technically.
You're going to a future history that never actually happened. So
I agree, but I would say because even TNG early seasons feel a bit dated.
Yes, they do. As a matter of fact, I would say the first 2 seasons of TNG feel more dated than certainly the first 2 seasons of the original series.
Correct.
Oh, yeah.
It would be difficult to suggest anything other than. I'm still with.
No. There's only one answer. Just so you know, there's no other answer. There's one answer.
Okay, start with the original series. Go into TNG, then do Deep Space Nine, then do Voyager, then do Enterprise, and then stop there.
You get it. That's right.
Big Heart season 3 after the 4 TNG movies. Does that make sense? I don't fucking know. Okay.
I'm just being a hard ass.
Well, I get it. It's interesting though because some people enjoy.
Could he start with the original movies?
No.
Just go from there.
No, because the original movies, you need the context. I mean, to be in all seriousness, what was really interesting about Star Trek: The Motion Picture, especially the new director's cut, is no one had ever done what Star Trek did. There are 2 things that Star Trek did in terms of continuity and world building that no one had done before. One, Star Trek had a pilot that was originally rejected by the network. So NBC said, we're not going to accept this. But in the first season, so they retooled it, and this was unheard of back in the day. So when they made the original show we all know the second pilot of Star Trek with James T. Kirk, with William Shatner's Kirk, they took that rejected pilot and they incorporated it into a 2-part episode. That was the only 2-part episode of the original Star Trek. But what that did for Star Trek was things looked a little different, and it took place 11 years before the continuity of the episode that you were watching. So you got to see the Enterprise that looked a little different under the command of somebody else, and Spock as a younger man. So immediately you had this continuity that didn't exist like on other TV shows. Sure. And then so you had, now there's an 11-year span of time within the first season of Star Trek that was really interesting. So you could see what may have what happened. And then when they did Star Trek: The Motion Picture, it took place in real time, 10 years, but in continuity about 5 years after the end of the original series. So in the course of all of that, and if you go all the way to Star Trek The Wrath of Khan, which took place 15 years after the original.
If you say
first
Wrath
season
of
Star
Khan
Trek.
like 3 times, you're going to summon Lael. You know that, right?
Well, I mean, but you're looking at Star Trek was the first show that had world building continuity. So, which was really
There
interesting.
he is.
How's it going, dude?
What's up, my friend?
Yo, I need to say something really quick before y'all continue.
Sure.
I'm a Star Wars fan
No.
to the grave, right?
You don't say.
You know that. I'm a Star Wars fan to the grave.
Ride or die in a Sith theater,
I'm
is
a
that what
ride
you're
or die. I'm a ride on this hill, bro. You know I am. But I'm about to say something that's going to change history. Literally. I'm a ride or die, and I will ride to the end. Dune is on course to be one of the greatest films trilogies you have ever seen in life.
I love hearing that.
Bro, I have seen
How
this
can this
film
be?
now twice. I'm on course to see it 2 more times. I have tickets for tomorrow.
Did you see it in IMAX?
And tickets, yes. And tickets for Monday.
Wow.
It is the greatest film that I've seen in the last few years, bro. I swear to God.
Wow.
I lie to you not, and I will die on that hill.
You don't have to.
I
It's great.
fucking love this film. Lucasfilm, please take notes.
Same with Star
Take
Trek.
Some
Well,
fucking
right. They
notes
also need to
on
take
how
notes on
you
the
do
Thor
a
stuff.
film. And here's the thing, and I say that because, of course, you know, Rob, listen, we come from the old school. Saw the film in 83, 84. Saw the original in 83, in which at that time you read the books before me. After that, I read the books all the way up to Doom Messiah. Everything after that got kind of weird. Crossbreeding a worm with, none of that. But where we are right now, because you know what I'm talking about, bro. It gets
Ember.
weird. It gets weird.
Leto the Second.
Exactly.
Well, we're
But
not going to spoil it, Jeffrey, because I
I'm
haven't
not.
seen it
I'm
either.
not. We're not going to spoil it.
You can't
But
spoil
once-
a movie that's been remade 3
Well,
times.
some haven't seen
But
it
listen,
in the older
if
stuff.
they
and-
do Doom Messiah, because that's going to be, and he already knows it's going to happen. He already knows it's going to happen. But if they do it, these 3 films, I'm telling you, I will die on that hill, bro. They're on course. Now I'm not going to put it here. I'm a Star Wars fan. That's going to always be number 1. But this is going to overtake Lord of the Rings for me as number 2. Literally.
Oh, wow.
Literally.
That's blasphemy.
Literally. That I'm sorry, but I'm gonna die on that hill, bro. This effing film is amazing, bro. It is amazing. I
Hey, man,
cannot.
I got my Dune.
If you haven't
ornithopter.
seen it yet, yeah, you go, bro. If you
What the
haven't
hell is
seen
this?
it yet, the Dune yeah. There you go.
Rob.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
You want
There
you
you
know,
go. Bro.
Royal Ornithopter.
Bro.
ornithopter. Look at this.
Yeah.
Here's the manual to build it.
Word. Word.
That's some
There
work.
it
right
is.
there.
Listen,
That's some work.
What kind of kid is buying a Lego fucking 𝗕𝗘𝗖𝗢𝗍 Ornithopter?
This
Shit,
one.
I'll do it.
This kid.
I'll do it.
Right here.
Listen.
Thank you.
And it's one more thing I have to say before I let y'all continue as well.
That's funny.
I have 4 of the Super Commando Mandalorians on order.
Oh,
And you 4 of them, right? 4 of them on order, right? Check it out.
4 of them.
You know how I got those 4?
no, don't
This
you
man
got
right up
no,
here.
goddamn,
This man.
goddamn do it. No,
He's laughing at you. He's laughing
This
at you.
man right up here, boy. That man right there. That's what I'm talking about. CT, thank you, my guy. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much.
You bought him 4?
Yes.
What the fuck, dude? I'm not even gonna entertain this.
Mafia, you know that shit ain't happening. I'm driving a Rav fucking 4 now. Right? I went from the Tundra to the Rav 4. This
Hell yeah.
hashtag buy your own figures.
Wow.
Hell yeah. Lumi's wondering how much slow motion desert walking is in Dune 2.
Yo, it's not. Listen,
People run. They're
people
running.
run. Bro, the thing is, this movie literally, I think, Del he said, look, you have to be, your cardio got to be up, because that's all they did was run. And bro, think of this, ninjas in the sand, because that's just how it was, bro.
Dude.
Literally, ninjas in sand. If you go see it, that's how it was. Phenomenal film, bro. Like literally, I can watch it. Me and Toya would just, that's the only film that we sat through that long, and neither one of us was dozing a little bit.
Okay.
We seen it twice. Like that's what I'm saying, bro.
Look, he's got his fleshlight.
CT, tell him, boy, you gotta tell him. You gotta tell him. It is a good film. I loved it, bro.
Yep.
It
truly
Rob,
it's an amazing experience.
Rob, you know what was the most emotional part for me of this film? It had nothing. Look, the characters, everybody in the film, like it was well cast, it was phenomenal. But the most emotional part of the film is when he rode the damn, bro. You already know what I'm talking about, Rob. That scene and hear the storm and the music and everybody roaring.
It is.
Oh my god!
Look,
bro.
there's scenes in this movie. By the end of the film, your jaw's on the floor.
Yep.
You've never seen anything like this.
Everything like this,
and
bro.
the reason you haven't, because of my favorite word, verisimilitude. The realism, like when you watch Lord of the Rings and when you watch Star Wars and everything, it's a different. This is like they went to an alien planet and actually filmed it there. It's that kind of realism.
Okay,
it's insane.
It's real, bro. Like literally, you see people. It looks like like when you watch films, you can see that that there's certain contraptions and devices that are used to have these people kind of flying around or whatever. In this film, it looks too real. It looks real.
Yeah.
It looks Jay. I'm telling you, please go see this. I'm begging everybody out there.
I'll
Harry, go see this.
I'm actually gonna go see it on. I think I'm gonna go see it on Monday. So.
Bro,
you got to see it in IMAX though. See it in a huge theater with a big sound system.
I took off
that's how I saw
the
first one, and I love, like the sound design alone from the first one was.
This is even more bananas.
This one is even better. This one outdoes the first one, bro. This one outdoes the first one by far. By far, it outdoes the first one from the word go, and it picks up right after the first one.
Yeah,
So
literally like moments.
Literally moments after the first one, it picks right up. So you're right in the thick of things, bro. Like it really is. And this is how it was. And I was telling somebody about this. Like I was talking about this the other day. Like my cousin, I went and saw New Hope, Star Wars before they named it New Hope. I saw Star Wars in '77, right? Now I went with him to go see Empire when that dropped. He loved it so much, and it was his own separate that he went back and watched, Star Wars for the first time. That's what Dune is going to do for everybody else. If you see this film for the first time, it's going to make you go back and watch the first one if you've never seen it, because that's how good it is. This is literally the Empire Strikes Back to me of this particular. It is incredible, bro. I've been raving about this thing. And the thing is, I was trying to fight against it in the very beginning. I was like, you know what? There's no way, because I saw the original. You're not gonna fuck with it.
Let me ask you this real quick, because I don't want to talk about it too much, because I want to see it. And I know there's people in the chat. I'm surprised you guys are still here. I thought everybody was gonna bail out on the Dune talk. So, but I just want to know,
I'm excited.
The first one was good. I just recently finally watched it, but it was kind of a little slow.
Yeah,
purposely. They did that on purpose. But the thing is so you can pick up certain things. I'm glad they do it, because the thing is, the original film, they basically cut certain things out of it. It was the original. When you saw it in the 80s, it was mashed together. They mashed both films together. I'm glad they separated this way, because and that's the thing. Patrick Stewart was in it with a dog, bro. Like that's the. But anyway, they separated both those films. They've done it this way for a reason. And mind you, this is what I was saying to everybody: when you see this film, go into it with an open mind. And just keep in mind, divorce yourself away from the original film. Divorce it. You got to see this for the way you have to see it as if you're actually just following this trilogy for the very first time. Divorce away from that film, because if you see certain things that aren't familiar from that first film, and this is what a lot of people tend to do, don't get mad, especially at the end of this film. Don't get mad. It's just the way it is supposed to be, and it's going a certain way, and I love it. I love it. Just watch it. I'm telling you. And CT, thank you for my
It's
figures.
insane. Hey, gentlemen, I must leave. I'm being summoned to feed my dogs.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we're gonna wrap in a little too, but before you leave, Rob, you have a show tonight, right?
I do. I'm doing
Let's
a
just
show
give
on
you
the
a quick
auteur
boom.
theory.
Oh,
the auteur is a director truly the author of a film? Is Denis Villeneuve the author of Dune 2? On my channel, the Burnett Work. I have to say, I want to thank anybody out there. My audience has been growing lately, and I want to thank everybody for being cool and nice. And it's been great. And, you know, I think it's part of this whole YouTube community, which is awesome. So thank you.
I concur.
And Lael, we got to get back. We got to do more Midnight Musings. We haven't done people.
Yeah, man. Whenever you're ready, bro.
I want to plan it though. Pre-plan it.
Yeah, let me know, bro. I mean, I know you've been busy. Just let me know when you're ready.
Yeah. So tonight, check it out. But you know, 𝗕𝗘𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗕𝗥, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up. You know, dreams do come true. And one day, whether it's a third-party figure or not, I'm going to have an 𝗕𝗘𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗕. And if I have to make her myself, I'm going to get that license and crowdfund it. So I expect the 5 people that want them to buy them.
Oh yeah, that's pretty awesome, man. He's gonna go make the Lego. Oilers says, "Get to the 𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗓." That's what you're gonna go do. You're gonna go
The 𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗓. I mean, by the way, this
go.
Lego 𝗕𝗘𝗢𝗓, it is awesome. The wings come out and it flaps, and the landing gear moves. It's amazing. And it comes with like 11 minifigures.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good,
nice.
Man. Toya's also in the house. Hello, Toya. She says, "I'm absolutely blown away by this film. The scores, visual effects, spiritual tone is immaculate." Wow.
Nice.
Yeah. You okay? Well,
Yo,
you
trust
guys-
me.
Children of Dune, Dune Messiah, God Emperor of Dune, Heretics of
Yes.
Dune, and Chapter House of Dune. I say goodbye to all of you.
Yeah.
All right, my
Shai
friend.
Halud,
There
Moadib,
you go,
and all
bro.
that. Tell me about your homeworld,
Tree.
Boozle.
Timber with the walls fell.
And Princess Irulan. And remember, the twins are coming. Leto II and Ganema. You'll see. You'll know. Happens in Dune 3. Check it out.
All right, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Rob. Thank you, my man. I will talk to you soon, Rob. Go
Yes,
check
sir.
out his show tonight
See you,
too.
Rob.
In the next
See you,
hour.
Rob. See you, brother.
My man. Pretty awesome. Hey, balloons. Nice.
Yeah, it's that algorithm. You know when it sees that,
Right,
it just
that
starts
shit
going
is fucking
crazy.
funny,
stuff, bro.
man.
Yeah.
That's great, man. Christian also in the house. What's up, Christian, man? Said, what's up, folks? Just got back from Dune 2. I'm this close to changing religion.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling
All
you.
right. Well,
You
listen.
gotta see
So,
it.
are you going to pick up the in-art Paul Atreides then?
Yeah.
Damn.
Were you originally
Okay.
kind of on the fence and this kind
I
of?
was originally, bro. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say I'm doing it with the help of CT.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fair. That's fair because you just you love it so
He's
much.
like,
You're like,
man,
well, fuck
kiss
it.
my
I got
ass.
my own problems, man. I got my
He's
own.
like, hey,
I'm
kiss
trying
my
to
ass.
figure this out.
Look at
That's fucking
Add a
awesome.
whole new line.
Yo, one of these days, CT's is gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna punch you in your face if you say it one more time. One more time. One more time.
Oh,
say it
that's
one more
fucking
time.
great, man. Guys, I know we're already I know you guys kind of came in a little late, but I want to ask you guys real quick, man, before I wrap.
Yeah, what's up?
Jay and Leo, because we haven't really talked about it. Are you guys interested in this Mandalorian Commando?
I just told you.
Well, you said you're getting 4. Is that real? You're gonna get 4?
No, definitely I'm getting 4, bro.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I'm getting 4.
So,
Because I have to, bro. Because the thing is, like,
Yeah.
shout out to my man 𝗕𝗘𝗥𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗘, who's going to be supplying me with the throne. I have to create a scene.
Nice.
I have to, bro. Because it's the thing is the reason why, bro. It's important because it just lets me know. It just kind of cements the idea that they're going in on this line, all in. So if you're giving us that, you have to give us the great mothers. You have to. I need to see the great mothers, man. Do that. And if you do it as a 3-pack. Do it so I can see Harry take some pictures.
yeah. Well, that
You're gonna have to send them over to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go that deep.
And yo, shout out to you, Mafia, as well, man, because them effing Reva pictures are phenomenal, bro.
Yeah, they are. Yes, they
Oh
are.
my God, you killed that, bro. You definitely did. You
I
definitely
appreciate
did. You did. You
I,
killed that. You murdered that, bro. I saw
Bro,
that. And I was like, oh God.
She's a great figure, and I was like, you know
Yeah.
what? I gotta take some photos of her because.
Yeah, you definitely killed that, bro.
And you know me, I didn't even
Absolutely.
like the fucking show, man, really. But I like the characters are cool, and I was like,
Mhm.
and I remember when that dropped, and we saw the first photos, I was like, holy shit, she looks fucking
She
great.
looks good,
And
bro.
then-
Mhm.
And not only was
Good
like
figure.
did they really nail the sculpt and the paint, but the proportions of the body
Exactly.
are different than like a stand. You know what I'm saying? So
Look at Jay's face. Look at Jay. Put it on Jay. Put it on Jay real quick. You see his face real quick.
it's like no.
Like, oh yeah, oh yeah, she different.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, boy.
look, I have to disconnect her, but and I don't know how well this is gonna work for me.
I never disconnect her.
Well, what I meant, I just real quick, she was on the show. I mean, this is great.
Yeah.
I know it's a little dark in here, but
Yeah.
that's a great fucking figure,
It
dude.
is, bro. I
looks
got
good.
two. I have two of them. One
But
with
you
the
want to know?
robe.
But you want to know what's so great about that figure? The character. I mean, in Mafia and Anthony, I think this is why you're so intrigued with it. The character designs. Okay, I know we all feel some type of way about the show. You like it or you don't, but
Right.
the designs are
Yeah,
amazing.
they're
The character
amazing, bro.
design looks good. Now we
Yeah.
go back to Gorr the God Butcher, and that look like a piece of shit.
my God.
I look like a turd in a blanket. So you know,
Bro.
Well, I'll
Character
tell you, I mean, yeah, she's great design. So no, I appreciate that. That's why I was like, let me do some photos, man. Let me rock this shit out, man. So,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm hearing a lot about that with Dune as well. Christian Dylan is also saying I'm getting at least 2 Mandos, but I'm holding off for 4 to see if they do female ones. Okay.
Yeah, I would love for them to, bro, because that would be definitely dope if they would have gave us that. I mean, they teased us with the, especially with the whole Mandalorian line, with the female, and it's like I don't know why they didn't do it, but it's still hope out there. It's like I hope they give us the rest of the actual Inquisitors. But I mean, with this, it just seems like with the Ahsoka line, that's just something that's really, really personal to Howard, and he's going in on that line, like literally is. So I just hope he continues to do so. And we are, and I don't care what nobody says, we are getting the artist in Annie. We are going to get that version. It's coming.
Oh, you think
It's
the
written in the
next,
stars. It's right
hope
there,
so.
bro.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it'll be an artist and it looked rooted, but if it's not, we're still getting another Anakin.
Yeah.
I still feel like we're still gonna get
Either
another
way,
one.
2.0, please.
Short hair, yeah.
Please, Howard,
Yeah,
please.
for sure.
Please don't get that from me.
Not happening. Not happening. You better just get one goddamn Super Mando Commando then instead of 4 because this line's gonna be long.
No, yeah, it's gonna be a long run.
You already know, bro. You already
Yeah,
know.
that one's tough, man. I talked to Jay about this last week too, man. I was thinking, speaking of, real quick before we wrap, is the those other 2 Inquisitors, the 5th brother and the 4th sister,
Yeah.
right? They could come out though this summer as an instant purchase, right? Like a toy fair, because
Possibly.
they've shown them, like they took them to like 3 different conventions already. Sideshow was showing them off as well.
And they're on that Vader box, on the art box.
Yeah,
If you
because
open
I
it up,
would
all
hate
of them
for
are
them
there.
to let's just assume next week or next month they announce them and then we got to wait a year and a half.
It could be under that dark side line. We haven't established what that is.
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
real
I'm hoping summer showcase. I think we're gonna get them. I mean, I think the big inkling is that they're on that box. So yeah, I think we'll get them this summer. I'm hoping it would with the lack of stuff that's coming out. I mean, the lack of shows and stuff they're gonna be pulling from a lot of stuff, and I think they're gonna go real heavy into the Star Wars shows, like they're doing with Ahsoka. So it makes sense that they would bring them out. It would be like an instant purchase type of a thing to complete that line, because that would be the icing on the cake. Because at that point, I mean, right now we're just waiting for one more. We're waiting for, from what they announced, we're waiting for Obi-Wan. So we get Obi-Wan, and then they bring those 2 out like an instant type of rapid purchase type of thing. Ship them out in a couple of weeks. That would be perfect.
I
think that Obi-Wan's coming soon.
This whole shelf would be complete. That's what I'm trying to do. And I might even just pick up, what's his name? Marek, I forgot how to pronounce the name. That dude was cool looking, right?
Yeah,
He's got
is.
that medieval looking armor.
Yeah.
So I was like, he would fit with that, and I could even put like a Moff Gideon there. Just it's all cool, all black and red and badass looking. That's cool to me. That's like I'm making up my own story. I'm like,
Bro, that's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're allowed to do.
Yeah,
you follow your own narrative, because it's the land of possibilities when it comes to these figures, bro. Why not?
Yeah, 100%, dude.
That's what you gotta
Toy
do,
box. He says I'm ready for Jedi. I don't know who these people are. Not
Alice
everybody.
Secure, Shakti. Oh, yeah. Kiadi, Monday, Kid Fisto, Blo Koon. Yeah, all of them, bro. Give it to us. Let's go.
Sure. Didn't they announce Kid Fisto or they teased Kid Fisto?
They
right?
teased Kid Fisto, but they haven't released him yet. Yeah, he's just basically there. He was because he was around the same time that they,
he was
Padme
sitting
at that
there
point.
at the cons forever.
Yeah.
He's been on the coming soon list, and the AKA Graveyard. Right, he's been there for a while.
Yeah. They need to just go ahead and do it.
Evangelium, I'm 100% with you. I need a Revan. I just I need a Riven. I need a Bastila. I need a mission.
Bastila yeah.
We're not that far. Just think about it, guys. We're not that far. We're not.
I need a Darth
and
Nihilus.
We're not that far away from May 4th. So it's gonna be real interesting to see what they do May 4th.
Yeah.
I think that'll be the Phantom Menace stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That definitely is.
Yeah.
Why are you saying that, Jay? Holy shit.
What?
He's like, we're not that far from May. I'm like,
we're not.
We're not.
We're March.
Well, it's 2 damn months away now.
I thought we were just like May 4th, and before that we were like May 4th, and before that we were like May 4th, and I feel like life is just
going quick, bro. We're already in March.
God.
We did hit. We blew past January, blew past February. We're in the first, second of March.
We're in a quarter already. A quarter in the year already.
Yeah, bro. We blew past. Straight up.
Because you pre-order now, all the delivery dates now are like 2025.
Holy crap!
This is only month. We're going into month 3, but already I've ordered everything for 2004. Now it's going into 2005.
Yep.
So,
that's crazy.
And just see how quick it is. Like when you go back and you look at your pull list, you got basically everything that's it's coming soon. And you look at those dates, it's like, oh shit, like it's right here, like it's right there, bro.
And by the way, it is about to rain figures. Like if you didn't pre-order, they owe me a lot of figures. You got Darth Vader, Padme, C-3PO, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Catwoman, Battle Droids, ARF Troopers, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Mace Windu, Obi-Wan Clone Wars,
it's about to storm, bro.
Anakin, my root here.
Quite a lot. Quite a lot.
Young Anakin, Artisan Anakin. I mean, they owe a lot of stuff. That's Bane, Batman Armory, Batman Deluxe. All this stuff's paid off, man. Where are my figures?
Yeah,
they are behind.
There we go.
Damn, Toy Box Sid30 is gonna hit you for all them Stranger Things reissues. You should have bought them when they came out, bro. I know. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. They're all coming back out. I'm getting that Vecna too. I can't wait. So, guys, before I end the show, you guys most know I put a poll in the chat, man. We're at 151 votes. I've left it up the whole stream, asking how 2024 is doing so far. We're 36% of you guys say you've got it. 44% are saying slow and steady. 19% of you are barely hanging on. I voted on the barely hanging on side. So I'm going to end this vote. That's crazy. It's a wild year and it's only March. I was about to say February. Jesus, it's flying through. So March 6th, Iron Man. Yeah, dude. Fuck, that's coming too.
Yep.
That's going to kill me.
That's the one with the gantry too. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I need a pre-order. Somebody out there. I need a pre-order and a prayer.
I don't want the gantry. The gantry. Look, I think the gantry is really awesome. And part of me, and Harry, you know, like part of me wants the gantry for foreground elements in photos. You can make this really cool fucking but the other part is like, I got my Hall of Armor set up, so I'm like, do I need to buy this gantry?
You can't fit that thing in there, man. I've seen you.
Not gonna fit.
How are you gonna get that in there?
That's why I almost want to just buy the Mark 6, but then part of me wants to buy the one with the gantry so I can at least use it for photos and shit. So it's a tough one.
You might go and do that, bro. You know you want to go and do that.
I know it's fucked.
You might just go ahead and do that, bro. Stop playing around, Jay. You know he just want to go and do that, bro.
You're gonna do that shit. You're gonna do it. You're gonna get it.
Just go ahead and do that, bro. Stop playing around, man. You know you want to do that.
Yeah.
Hey, look to your right.
Jay?
Look to your right, Mafia.
This way is my left, but on the mirror, to the right.
Yeah, you're looking right there, right?
What about it?
CT's right next to you. Hit him up.
Is. What's up, my friend?
He'll take care of you.
My man. We did not talk about Pennywise yet because they haven't really shown the full reveal yet, right? So I was gonna wait, maybe Tuesday. But I'm looking forward to that because that's
the hot tool. I mean, it's a sideshow Pennywise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but he looks really good, and Charlie Beetlejuice is #1 on sideshow right now. So they look like they're stepping up a bit, right?
They are. Yep.
Look, everybody has to. So I'm glad to see that they're doing that. That Beetlejuice looks great. Pennywise looks.
Pennywise looks amazing. I wonder who did the sculpt on that Pennywise. Because Ixie did that one too.
Well, I know Ixie did a Beetlejuice. I don't know about Pennywise yet. So I'm sorry.
I was asking Jay, is he getting that Pennywise?
Oh hell yeah, that one or the Tim Curry one?
I'm gonna get that Pennywise.
I want that one more than the Skarsgård one. Yeah,
gotcha.
Yeah. I'm in. So, but guys, we're probably gonna wrap, dude. A little over 2 hours. I appreciate you guys coming in. Regardless, we'll cycle around. Jay, I know we didn't talk too much, but what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Pimp.
I ain't got nothing going on. No, 100.
That's a lie.
100 coming up. 100. That's right. 100 best of the best this week. Shit gonna be like the MTV Video Music Awards from back in the day. That's how it's gonna be. So full panel, tuxedos, penguins, elephants.
Wait, I gotta wear a tuxedo.
Yeah.
You got to wear one, bro.
Absolutely. Yep.
Just wear a tuxedo.
Party favors.
Go and knock it out.
Giveaways.
I could bring party favors. I don't know about a tux.
Donkeys. Yeah.
Think
a bachelor party from the 80s. Think a bachelor party. That's how it's
make Mafia, bring back the band. Bring back Limp Bizkit.
This guy. All right, whatever. You know what?
All for the nookie. All for the nookie. And so that's all I got going on. And I kind of want to, I'm about to jet out here because Saturday Night Live, Sydney Sweeney. So I'm there. So have a good one, guys.
That's awesome. All right, so Thursday night.
Best of the best 100. Let go.
All right, my man. Got a $2 super chat though from Carlos, my man. Thank you, my dude. Glad you're doing well, Jay.
Thank you so much, my brother.
You are doing better, right? That was just kind of a thing.
Yeah, man. Right, It was a thing. It sucked. It really sucked. It really sucked.
Yeah,
I'm doing better. Changing my diet. I haven't really ate anything in a week, so yeah. But
bro, it's fucking crazy because like I had my shit happen with my electrical signal, and then I seen you. I was like, fuck, man, we getting old.
I was thinking that too.
Man, I was like, shit, dude.
What they call it, the failing 40s. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, something, man. I don't. Maybe these elder statesmen, man, can let us know how it is in the 50s, man. If you get a little rejuvenated. Anyway, Lyle, my man.
What's up, bro?
Thank you for coming.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me here, man. It's been great show for the amount of time I was here. So I was late, man. We went to go see Dune tonight. Definitely a great movie. I advise everybody to go check it out. What's going on, man? Tomorrow, I just released 2 videos today. One was for the I don't know why I did it, but it was just basically a corner episode for that Gorr the God Butcher, and also for the speedster that was released by So Toys. So it's 2 of those out today.
Well, I want to get that.
Yeah. Also tomorrow we have another episode of Collectors Lounge International. Comic Book Talk with Friends on Monday, as well as I'm doing another Collectors Therapy Addiction. It's going to be basically about addiction. We all go through it.
Addicted, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of people addicted. You never know. So we're going to talk about addiction. Trust me. We're going to talk about that on Monday. And yeah, Say What Wednesday, man, and everything else, man. So we got a lot going on. Yeah, Leo, little birdie told me you got a Figure Flex Friday ad in toy. Yeah.
Very cool.
Definitely, man. Appreciate that, bro. I didn't even know that, but thanks.
Awesome.
I appreciate that, man. I gotta check it out. I gotta definitely check that out, bro. But thanks for letting me know, man. But yeah, Saber Wednesday. Yeah, Figure Flex Friday. And yeah, the ball keeps rolling, man. All right, let's go.
Hell yeah, my friends. Everybody's links in the description. By the way, guys, if you haven't already checked everybody out, I've got my man Harry too. It's been a while.
Yes, sir.
Always a pleasure having Harry here, my man.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, it's been a good minute. So yeah, it's always fun to hang out with you guys.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nothing much going on. There's going to be a lot of Transformers stuff, I guess, coming up on the channel.
I saw your photo that you recently did. That was cool.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Looks amazing. Looked amazing.
Thank you. I'm falling in love with this new scale. I think. Yeah, I'm gonna go all out with this scale for quite a bit. So yeah, that, and I gotta go check out Dune. So
yes, you do.
If I don't like it, yeah, Leo, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you.
You're gonna love it, bro. Trust me, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it, bro. You'll be like, yo, I believe.
That's good to hear. It's good to hear.
Shit, yeah, man. Yeah, guys, check out Harry if you haven't already, man. His photos are fucking awesome. As always, doesn't matter what you do, it's awesome. And
thank you.
You'll be on again when I'm,
I'm chilling. Recently,
yeah, man, I'm glad you got set up. Your station looks real nice over there. I like what I see there in the back.
I'm fully embracing the whole Tron vibe here.
It's great, man.
Which, Tron 3 is coming out, so that's
you already know I'm happy about that, bro. So happy about that. I cannot wait.
Hell
yeah, the cast is already stacked, so I'm excited.
I'm more excited for that than the new Crow. Anyway.
For sure, for real.
Talk about that some other time. Yes, guys, check out Harry. Go follow Harry on Instagram. His link is right in the description of tonight's show.
I appreciate it, sir.
And last but certainly not least, my man CT. What up, CT? Thanks for coming, my man, tonight. Saturday night.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me, man.
CT credit card.
Nice to see you streaming again, man. We gotta get you out there more often. But yeah, man, come on. It's a Tuesday show. Come on.
We're coming back this Tuesday. Right. Listen, it's been hard. I haven't even been on Jay's. I haven't been on anybody's. I feel bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't even recognize him anymore.
I'll be begging, bro. I still haven't had him on since '85.
85. Hey, that's when the Bears won the Super Bowl.
Well, listen, man, we got come on down, come swing by in the Discord. We got a lot going on as usual. We're working on a lot of displays lately. So if you're working on a display, if you're getting the muscle racks, we got a lot of guys working on those. Doc's got a couple, Sinister's got a couple. I'm working on one. So if you've been thinking about it, we've got multiple guys who are in the middle of doing builds on those display racks. So come on by and check that out. We're doing a lot of watch parties, a lot of Dune stuff, right? A lot of Dune talk. So if and when you get out and see that movie and you're bursting to go ahead and talk about it, come on the Discord. We're always talking about it. And then the unboxings are always happening. I always forget people. I'm going to go ahead and try, but I just wanted to give a real quick shout out to come on in and hang with us, man. These guys are always around. So Iron King, Hector, Dylan, Bloomer, Stu, Jedi Chris, Force, Rackamon Chris, Toybox, Justin, Doc, Sinister, and of course Bob Dylan. These guys are always around. So come on in and check us out.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Nice. It is fun, man. I mean, dude, there's people always in there. Always in there. I mean, sometimes I feel bad. I haven't even been in there much lately myself. So, it's cool to go and be like, oh wow. What's everybody doing in here? It's fun, guys. Come check it out, man. Doc says, "Oh, sweet CTU, sweet angel, sir." Hell yeah! And then we got Nick also the House Manix Collectibles. What's up, my man? Yeah, we were just rapping, but I appreciate you coming through, my friend. Yeah, Tuesday shows will be back, man. My apologies, man. It's just been so. I've done over 70 photos for work, dude. Oof. Yeah, it's a lot. It's cool. Don't get me wrong, but I've just been a little bit overwhelmed. So, Tuesdays should be back. Will be fun. We'll probably talk. Hopefully, it's Pennywise. It's a full announcement. I'd love to kind of look through that and see what's going on. And oh gosh, I don't know, man. I did some photos. Always, you guys can check out my Instagram. That's usually where I post my photos as well. If you guys don't already follow me on there, there's a link in there as well. And then Jay, of course, will be on your show Thursday for the 100. So guys, come check out Jay if you haven't already. And I don't know, man. that's it. Hopefully I can go see Dune this week or two. I don't know. Ghostbusters is this month too, man.
Yeah.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah. Cannot wait for that. So anyway, guys, that's about it. You guys have a great rest of your weekend, man. Come check us out. Come chat in Discord. Just drop the link in the chat. And we will see you guys next week, my friends.
Get out there and see Dune.
All righty. We're out of here. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you.